laugh,
Good to
love.
have you.
We love live.
I love
I love
Live,
live.
laugh, live.
Love
I think-
live.
Live, laugh, live.
Live, love, live. I
Live,
don't
laugh,
know.
live.
Oh, I
Put it
Guys,
on
I never saw the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Same.
But is there sequel
Okay.
potential?
Yeah,
Matt,
there
there
is
a-
a sequel.
There is a
Surely.
sequel.
I think
Okay,
it's a
the
series of
sequel is
I
books.
think
There's
a
two
lot
sequels. Either one sequel is there's new pants that the Sisterhood have to deal with, or there's a new Sisterhood with the same pants. Which
I
movie
thought
do you
that
guys
was the
want to see?
sequel.
The
I haven't seen
sisterhood
this.
of the dueling sisterhood.
The sisterhood. The second one is the same pants, same sisterhood.
Oh,
Same
Oh
pants.
wait, there is a sequel?
I've already
It's the
done it.
conflict.
is a sequel.
It has to be different pants, same sisters, different sisters.
Do you want spoilers? Do you want spoilers? I'm pretty
It's same
confident
people,
that I'm pretty
same
sure.
pants, different problems.
I'm pretty sure it's
Mm.
same people, same pants, and someone's little sister loses the pants.
That's the
Oh.
tagline of the movie.
Oh, why did
Same
we not
sisters,
People,
same pants.
Same pants.
Why
It's
did we
somebody's
not
little
have
sister.
a sisterhood
Loses
of
the
spooky pants?
Loses
I'm
the
upset with
pants.
us.
I feel like the rule is never. Don't.
I don't understand
I
how
don't know,
many
guys.
people can
pants? I
share
don't know.
one pair of pants.
Guys, I was.
Surely that can't be
That's the
comfortable.
magic
Cut
of
it
it.
out.
That's the magic of
They're
it.
magic pants.
They're magic
Tim.
pants
Magic
because
pants?
all
'Cause
four
on-
of them could wear the same pair of pants. That's why they're magic pants. That's why
They're
That's the magic.
jeans, and one of them gets jorts every time she puts them on. It's crazy.
Weird.
The
We all know
magic of-
that's like voodoo magic though, because
That's crazy, Tim.
pants don't fit.
Pantses are dumb.
I gotta go read this book. I'll see you guys later.
It's like very good
There's so much I
Young
didn't
YA
understand
fiction.
in the movie because I was so little when I saw it in theaters.
Wait,
I feel
is
like-
the Sisterhood YA fiction? I thought it was like grown people with the same pants. Are they
Grown
teenagers?
person fiction?
Teens. They're teens.
Teens
Like they're
Oh.
like just going off to college, but it's definitely aimed at young
at like
adults.
14-year-olds. Okay, so
Sorry,
real talk.
are they sisters?
No.
They're not
No,
sisters.
No, they're best
No,
friends.
one of them's like
Sisterhood.
They're a
Apparently.
sisterhood.
they're vastly different sizes, Tim.
Yes.
Sisters can be in a sisterhood. That's
So-
not crazy.
This was like
They're all
when I
nuns, Tim.
was-
loved the Babysitters Club's books when I was young, very young, and then I listened to the podcast, the Babysitters Club, and it's two grown adult men reading every Babysitters Club book and like just going through them. The reason that I got hooked on the podcast was in the very first episode. They started talking about how, because it's like Christie's great idea or something like that, and they started just talking about how Christie's, forming the Babysitters Club was an act of resistance against the patriarchy, and I was like, okay, I'm hooked. It's interesting, and I need that now for like every YA book that I read as a teen. I need a bunch of people as an adult going through it in a podcast. I think it's the only way I'll ever enjoy it
It's a
again.
bunch
Is
of
this where we do a Blackwater crossover, like
With Babysitters Club.
Ninjas at Noon podcast reading?
Yeah.
Or
the Bailey School Kids books, man. Ooh,
Because
Oh,
I was
yeah.
good time.
I need a Blackwater High episode. I need Blackwater High. That's what I need.
or
I want that.
Animorphs. I'm really down to read Animorphs and do a podcast about that. I've only read part of the first book to a cabin at camp once, and that was a blast. I roasted the heck out of that book, but also had a great time.
I
As I
tried
was-
to get a podcast off the ground that was called Magic School Boys. That was me and Adam Marco just watching Magic School Bus episodes and talking about them.
that
Didn't
was-
get off the
good.
ground.
Oh,
The animals-
I want it.
The animals that I want to see is, on the front of the books, how they have them like
Yes.
transforming into. I want to see someone get trapped right in that middle kid, because that middle kid is a horror show. Like it always is. Like when they're turning into a dolphin and it's like half boy, half dolphin, and it's like, oh my god,
Devastating.
that's nightmarish. I want to see
Somebody-
a full episode of Animorphs about that kid.
just
Am
getting
I
stuck.
right in thinking that whoever does the art for those has to design every phase, like, and overlay them in the art?
Yeah.
So the
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
whose job is
Good choice.
specifically to
Or maybe
figure
they have
out
some.
what
Surely
a
now they've
what
developed
a
some morph
one-third
tool.
dolphin looks like.
One
You
third
had that back in the
two-thirds
day.
boy.
Back in the day,
No,
it
it
was all
was a
just like,
choice,
what do
Tim,
I
you're
think a
correct.
half boy dolphin would look like?
Bad
I-
Photoshop.
I never read
Past 8 o'clock.
Animorphs, and I never read the Babysitters Club, but Goosebumps, fucking love that shit.
That shit was legit.
Too
Speaking of
scary for me. Too scary.
Magic
Spooky.
Treehouse.
So
Magic
scary.
Treehouse. That's my
Magic
last throw in.
Treehouse.
I love Magic Treehouse with a passion. Little baby history nerd. Okay.
I was
That's it,
I
I'm
went
done.
through a Warriors phase too.
Yes, we
The
both.
70s cult classic, The Warriors.
No, the
So,
cats. The one about
Cats.
the one about
well,
the cats.
What is this?
It's
What is
Cat
this?
Warriors. It's all
It's
cats.
Cat Warriors. There's 4 clans of cats.
What are we doing?
No,
Should we roll that
there's only
intro?
one Warriors.
Warriors.
Come out
Come
to
out and play.
play.
Yes.
Come out and play. Yeah.
That guy is very much on cocaine in that scene.
I was a huge Guardians of Ga'Hoole fan. If anybody read a
Oh,
book about owls,
Seen the movie. Seen the
What
movie.
about y'all read Redwall?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Redwall's my shit.
baby.
Redwall. That's,
Yeah,
that's some good
baby.
shit. All right, let's roll that intro, maybe.
roll that
yeah,
intro.
okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
Bye.
Ba-da-da-doom, yeah, yeah, yeah. When you're stuck in quarantine and there's nothing on TV, come on down, come and see Blackwater D&D.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey.
We're back. And we're
Like
back.
every time.
Should we do quick announcements before
Yeah,
we get
quick
started?
announcements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
First and foremost, thank you to our sponsors, Legend Craft and Silverwing Armory. If you like anything from those two wonderful companies, please check them out on both Instagram and Facebook and their respective shops. You can use the code Blackwater at checkout for some amount of discount off. With Legend Craft, it is 5%. With our Silverwing Armory, it's 10%. It supports these wonderful Canadian companies and also helps support what we do, and we love them so much. Also, a big shout out to our wonderful artist Tiana, who we love with all our heart. Check her out at miss._Marston on Instagram. And then also our dice goddess, Keisha from Fairy Dragon Dice. She just released a video today showing dice that have like moving, it's like resin that moves on the inside. It's so beautiful and pretty. It's in our Instagram stories, so go check it out. She is the best and has made each of us a set of custom dice for our characters, and we love her a lot. So that's Fairy Dragon _Dice on Instagram. Second announcement is to please resubscribe with your Twitch Prime if that is something you want to do. We are so appreciative of everyone who subscribes to us. It unlocks emotes and it helps really support our show and what we do. And it doesn't re-up every month, so please, you have to resubscribe. So thank you to everyone who keeps doing that. I know there's a lot of folks out there who are like 5 month on a 5-month streak, or like since we became an affiliate, because we've been doing this now for like 5.5 months, which is wild. So thank you to everyone who supports us, and thank you to all of our followers, and thank you to all of you in the chat right now who help make this such a wonderful community. It's really cool to see when we have new people come in, talk about how wonderful the community is and supportive and welcoming. So thank you all for doing all those good things that you do. Thirdly, on Monday, we will be having Chatwater. It will be myself and Yanis and Cody. We're going to be walking through how to build a character. So if you're new to D&D and you've never built a character before, come join us. I've got lots of tips and tricks to walk you through. There will be a Google document that we're going to share with you afterwards about how to make a character for the first time if it's never something that you've done. And we're going to actually be making a character together that will be in the campaign at some point. So come give suggestions, and we would like to incorporate those for Sean's not allowed any suggestions at all. I've dashed his hopes and dreams. Unless you're gonna like beat me up.
I'm furious that I'm unable to be in this episode because I feel like there's been a joke of like, you know, subtly influencing the canon reality of the stream.
No, you would be like,
the fact that
actually,
whatever we make would have to exist at some point.
Yes.
Gosh. You just have to roll the punches sometimes. Sometimes life sends a curveball.
So come hang out with us. We're going to have a really great time. And yeah, it's great. It would be great to have you there. We also have a very, 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 very special announcement that we're going to be announcing at the break. So please stick around and listen to that before we go to break. Okay, let's play some D&D. That's all I got.
Great.
Yay.
So, For those of you just joining us tonight, last week saw Blackwater navigating the return of Kokanee soul into his body while trying to ascertain the motives of their new acquaintance, Magran Jadefall, an apprentice smith from the former city of Seer Angdun, who studied under Agrad, the arm of Seer. An agreement was forged, and Magran agreed to release Kokanee's body with the assurance that they would help. Pressing ahead, they made their way towards the Urkin Express. Navigating the trapped corridor, they found a hidden passage that was discovered to be the entrance of the Anvil Eternal and the Hearth of Ages, which had gone cold. They ventured down to the Mother's Basin, the lava flow that powers the sacred hearth, but not before discovering the Room of Withdrawal and giving Magran a Duragar body to use until a more permanent solution could be arranged. They found the basin, which had been compromised, and the magma flow had slowed to a near stop. After some clever teamwork, they managed to ignite the forge, revealing the vein-like structures in the cave walls as the immense heat blasted forth. So, as you kind of all exit the chamber, as you can see it all kind of start to ignite, you're all sort of standing there. You can feel the heat now emanating from the Mother's Basin. It's starting to permeate all of the corridors. This kind of warmth. It's quite hot where you are. It's not quite unbearable just yet, but it may get there. But you can feel the warmth kind of dissipating through the tunnels. What would you like to do?
We have reason to believe that this is like chain reactioning and that we don't have to do any more work here, or it's like this
It
might
appears
need a
to be
little
that
more
way.
product.
It appears to
great.
be that way. Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yes, let's.
Let's
So you
go.
head back up. You head back up from the tunnel you came down, back up the descent towards the main printing floor. Where would you like to go from there?
Now, just so that I remember, there are a bunch of areas that we haven't explored yet. We have not explored the Queen's chambers because they're blocked off.
It looks like it's mostly blocked off. There looks
Mostly
like
blocked
there may be a passage at the top of the rubble.
Okay, so the Queen's chambers, we've been down the descent. We've been down the Urkin Express. In the workshop, there was the left-hand, there was one tunnel that we left the golem assembly room in.
The golem
And then
assembly.
And then there was a path down that we didn't investigate.
Before the laboratories, there was a path to the right that went down.
Okay.
And then there's another larger tunnel.
Okay.
That's the Iron Spine corridor.
Right. And that's everything that we know of as of this point that exists.
Yeah.
Should we go back to the anvil and make sure everything's okay? And
yes,
I think so. Yeah.
See if it is a light. I think that's a good idea.
So you make your way back up and down the Urkin Express tunnel, and you kind of find your way back to the wall where you place the hammer as it reveals itself to you once again. And as you step in, you can feel there is an immediate warmth, and you can even feel it kind of in the stone before you put the hammer in. But the familiar kind of outline of Seer appears as the.
Did I have to light a bonfire this time around?
You did not.
Just put a hammer.
Ooh, exciting.
And as you head in, you can see that you feel the immediate warmth, and you can see the whole chamber is now kind of aglow with sort of a soft, kind of reddish light emanating from the hearth. You can see there appears to be, there is something at the bottom. It almost looks like some kind of metal or stone within the hearth that seems to heat up at the top. You can see those vein-like structures come all the way up into the hearth itself.
Is this what it's supposed to look like, Magran?
Yeah, this looks familiar. Oh, sorry. It's been a very long time. I wasn't sure if I'd ever see it again. As you can see, she kind of goes over to the workbenches and kind of runs her hands along the edges of the benches and over to the hearth. This is good. There are some other components we'll need before I can do any forging here.
Yes.
I need the forge and the anvil are a 2-person system. We need a hearth's keeper.
We have
They
2
work
light
the hearth.
keepers.
It takes a bit of skill, but it's a bit more brute force, as you have to keep the hearth going, keeping it hot enough to keep the metal warmed up.
I used to be an apprentice at a blacksmith.
That's great. That'll do. I also, to work on the Anvil Eternal, I need the Mountain's Breath. It's the sacred hammer.
You know where that is?
I don't know where it is now, but it was usually kept in the Queen's Hall.
Right.
And the Hall of Creation. It's where the king and queen held court.
Where was that in relation to here? Which tunnel?
It's below the laboratories, I believe, but
Ah,
I don't know. When we walked by, the layout is a little bit different than I remember.
perhaps that was the path down that we did not look at. There was the 3 rooms with the golem assembly and then the path down.
The path down is usually it's a smelting area for lesser metals.
So we would need to find the way to the Hall of Creation, potentially.
Yeah.
Was this Hearthkeeper by any chance ever a golem?
No, it was another person.
It's a person. You
I mean, I guess it could be a golem.
You need anything from the golem laboratory? Because we're going there, right?
Yeah,
I want to see that.
There would be material there that I could use, and
okay, good.
we're going to craft a body for myself.
Yes.
Likely, that's where I'll need to start.
You want anything? Do you want to just like look like robot you? Because I see you and that's great. Or do you want any improvements like jump pack legs? Or
I mean, if you can bring me the materials, I can craft it in my own image.
Do you want to come with us, or are you going to stay here?
If you don't mind, I wouldn't mind staying here.
That's fine with me.
What's your favorite material? What do you want to be made out of? Like,
I mean, whatever you can
I'd want
find.
to be sandstone.
If there's iron, or I mean, if there's any adamantine left, any material you can get your hands on, I can make it work.
Can you craft a spell? If someone is casting a spell, can you craft that into the material? If I were to cast like an illusion to make it look like you, flesh you, would you weave that into your smithing?
There is a possibility, but I'd need the Mountain's Breath to do that.
All right.
That's the tool that the Master Smith uses to weave the magic into the weapons or armor, or in this case, a body, I suppose.
Now I can't do that today, but if we were to sleep, and we were in 1,000 feet of it, I can see if I can find it.
Ish.
All right.
Or we can just go looking.
It sounds like, yeah, let's just go looking.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go get some Hey, one more thing before you go. You know how to get past the golem door so it doesn't smush us? Is there a secret handshake or something?
I generally it was always open.
Right.
So I don't know if it's been trapped. That's something new, I think.
Have we tried saying please at the door? I think Finnan's cat just pawed the feet of the golem, and that's all we've tried at this point. And we saw it squish. Or he saw it squish. I think that's all we've seen. So perhaps we start there and then go down the pathway into the smelting chamber. See where we go. Right.
You can seal me in. Just make sure you come back, okay?
We'll come back, of course.
All right.
Okay.
So she kind of like, she starts walking around the chamber and kind of taking it all in. You can see there are some kind of more simple tools on the wall she sort of takes down and begins to polish and things like that.
I leave her some food and water also.
So you guys head out and you make your way back over to the Golem Assembly.
Yeah.
You have traversed the tunnel enough times now to kind of know what to look for. And you're able to kind of keep each other on track as far as the diamonds in the wall, which there are not many left at this point. But you make your way past the kind of lower chamber and into the hallway, the familiar hallway, as you see the large kind of double doors with the 2 iron golems that have been carved into them.
Finnan, did you see a lock or anywhere to pick it when your cat came up? Or was it just the bottom?
There
I was
does
just... Sorry.
There does appear to be a lock, yeah.
Yeah, there was some sort of lock, yeah.
Right. Well, perhaps we take a look at the door and see if we can go through it without getting squished.
Who wants to try the door to see if they get squished?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Be careful.
To pick the lock?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, all right. I can cast guidance on you or resistance. Which would you prefer?
I'll cast guidance.
I'll take resistance then.
Sure.
Right.
Gogani, can I have your lockpicks?
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you. I go with the lock. I'm going to use Ghostly Gaze to look into the lock mechanism and try to pick it.
Okay.
That.
You can make a lockpicking check at advantage because you can kind of see the inner workings.
It's a 17 plus 3, 20.
20. So as you can see, the tumblers all kind of line up. But as you do, like as you kind of click into place, you can see like an arcane symbol above the lock kind of flares up as you feel it kind of jam and the lock does not open.
22, because I didn't roll my guidance.
Yeah, the DC was pretty high. As you hear the kind of churning of stone as it begins to slam shut.
Okay.
You take 39 points of bludgeoning damage as the stones just
I will
slam
use
into your body.
blend. I will use blend for that. So I'm just going to turn half into shadow and take half of that.
Okay. As the slams against your sort of semi shadow form and then kind of pulls back.
So that's 19 all up.
Yeah.
It's really clear the path these 2 slammies take, right?
Yep.
When they close, what kind of mechanism? What do we see behind them? A bunch of gears.
They seem to come right out of the wall, fully extended. The whole slabs come out of the wall, and then they just kind of retreat back into the wall.
Clack.
Yeah.
If the slabs came out and hit you, would it hurt?
I mean, probably.
Can't go into the slabs?
Oh, no, I can only do that when the other pets are around.
Oh,
okay.
Do it together. I mean,
I didn't know that.
yeah, I mean, I probably wasn't supposed to say that, but yeah, it's a sort of thing we do together when we're doing the initiation.
Right. I remember
that's
that.
nice.
Oh God. Yeah, Kelly wouldn't know about that, would she, at all?
I wouldn't have even known about that either.
I can do that.
It's a moot point.
You think?
Oh.
I can get in there with that. I can
I
do
mean,
that
if-
today.
Like melding into stone?
Yeah.
Could you just dispel magic, whatever arcane lock trap that is?
Oh yeah, I'm just.
We could do that too.
I've been doing a lot of arcane and I've been doing a lot of knocking and dispelling, and there's like a lot of dungeon left. I'm of the mind. I bet we could just smash up these golems, something fierce like these slimy boys, because they're just rock. Like I feel like it's more of a surprise thing, but I could probably meld into stone and see if I can come out the other side. I'm not sure that's how that works.
Is
Consulting
the
my
whole
brain
door
about it.
stone?
door?
The doors are metal.
The metal. Okay.
The stone is kind of set in front of it, and they're sort of like foot thick, just slabs slammed together.
Could I do an Arcana check and try and like see what magic is
Sure.
like with the door?
Sure. You can make an Arcana check.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna go over to Finnan. Do you need any healing?
No, I'm
Are
fine.
you okay?
Maybe a broken rib or two, but I'm fine. Let's save it.
You sure?
Yeah.
You got body slammed by rock.
Just nothing.
Okay. Just let me know if you do.
Will do.
And she's gonna touch you on the shoulder and heal you for 3 points.
Such a Callie energy.
Love it.
What was your Arcana check?
29.
29. Yeah, you recognize the symbol as it flares up. You've seen that symbol around. It appears to be arcane lock.
Okay.
Did
Then
you
I'm
say
gonna-
3 or 4? Because if you've healed me for 4, I'm at 69.
Oh.
This-
I said 3.
You missed it then. You missed the
That's-
69.
I'm gonna just cast a spell magic. I don't.
Okay. So
wanna
yeah, you see
break.
it kind of fizzle up and then dissipate.
All gone.
The door's still locked though.
Well,
It's just
I
like,
don't think so.
I tried the door.
Yeah.
Oh God, don't do that.
As you go to turn it, you hear the kind of click of the tumblers kind of land because you've already basically set it.
Right.
As
Nice.
it kind of squeaks open a bit.
Oh, that's great. Good one. Good one,
Yes.
Yana.
Doors are scary. We're bad with doors.
Not great with them. Shall we go in?
Yeah. Wait. Check for traps.
We're learning. Look at us learning.
Fast forward to the end of the campaign.
Guidance
where
for
the
letters.
Big bad.
There it is.
Just a giant door.
Natty 20 plus
Yeah.
4 from guidance. That's gonna be like 35 or something. I don't know.
You
It's a D4, not 4, but
I rolled a D4. I
Oh,
rolled
nice.
4 off.
Oh,
That's
good,
what
good,
I'm
good,
saying.
good.
I rolled the best possible thing that I could.
So you investigate the door. There does
I
not
see 10
appear to
again.
be any more traps. With that natural 20, you can see that there is some mechanism connecting the handle in the lock with that seems to go up into the walls.
I 100%
around there.
meant like once we opened the door.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
But
That was
like,
because you had
it-
such a good investigation.
okay,
You
okay.
also gleaned that. But as you open
Oh,
it,
thanks.
you do not find any traps, but you do see 3 Duragar kind of turn over as you see one of them jam something into a golem in the corner that's kind of hunched over.
Oh.
And you see this thing kind of snap to life as you can see this almost silvered skinned large golem. It appears to have these 3 large cylinders on its back and tubes kind of emanating from the cylinders into its body. And you can see it's as it roars to life, you can see it just and just slams the Duragar that are around it, just smashing them against the wall. You see one of them just its head crack open on the walls. It slumps to the ground. As it leaps over the table, I'm going to have everyone roll initiative.
Oh,
Yikes.
shit.
Okay, that's fast.
Also, as we roll initiative, I just need to check. Can you guys hear Mish playing with his
No.
I
bell ball?
wish.
Because I will take it away if we can hear it. But
No, can't hear it at all.
okay, good.
classic initiative roll.
My initiative rolls are never
with you.
classic. They're always all over.
There it is.
Doo, doo, doo.
We're looking at some Toll the Dead, baby.
Yeah, right. Let's get that cantrip life.
Cantrip life.
Oh shit. Like I have a decent amount of magic left, but like depends on how long we go before we sleep.
I'd love to
just short.
sleep.
We just short rested, so I'm great.
I'm doing
Warlock.
surprisingly not good for magic.
I was
just
gonna
want my
say you've been
wings back.
casting magic left and right, so that doesn't
Yeah.
surprise me at all.
Oh, hi, fish.
Mish, little buddy.
What a dude.
Does Mish roll initiative?
Initiative.
His is always really fast.
Initiative? I like that. That's good.
It's really fast, but it's somewhere else.
I'm gonna get him to play with this dice, and I'll let you guys know when he rolls.
I love it.
He'll TPK the whole party. Please don't.
All right. 25 to 20.
Natural 20, so 23.
Ooh.
And you're basically all kind of in the doorway. It's fairly large, so you're all kind of there. 20 to 15.
16.
16. All right. 15 to 10.
11.
What did you roll?
10 to 5.
8.
8 and 5. Okay. And Neppy?
4.
4. Low rolls.
Yeah.
All right.
Mish rolled a 3.
All right, so yeah,
if anyone
you see
wants
this
to
kind
know.
of like silver
I did.
skinned,
Thank you.
like humanoid golem kind of leap over. Finnan, you are up first.
Are we fighting it, or are we trying diplomacy? Because I know we've been trying diplomacy lately. Magran sent us.
Okay. That's what you do?
Yeah.
All right. So you say that, and you watch it just like it continues to sort of barrel towards you. It is its turn.
Shit.
You see as
Hell
it
yeah,
gets relatively close, you see it kind of like breathe in as it exhales. Like you see its one of the
no.
tubes on its back kind of sink down as it like exhales this like horrible kind of sulfurous gas that spews out.
Oh no.
I'll have everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Would I still have
Right.
resistance on me?
How
Lasts
long does it last?
minute?
It's only a minute.
I would say
I mean, did a minute pass between us trying the door, dispelling the spell, and then getting
I
in?
think you're good for this round. That's
Okay.
probably about it.
But I think it only lasts for one check anyway.
Yeah.
That's a D4, right?
Did you say?
Well, if it only lasts
Yes.
for one check, then you would have used it on the
No, I
door.
didn't. I didn't get a save on the door.
Oh, right.
Dexterity saving throw, you said?
Dexterity saving throw, yeah.
Oh, that's not as good.
I
Mm-mm.
literally can't do math. I've tried adding up these two numbers 3 times, and I've gotten 3 different numbers.
Bad rolls tonight.
We're all clumped up, so we get Kelly's bonus, right?
I was gonna say
Doesn't make it better.
I am hugging everyone.
Thank you so much.
All right. What was everybody say?
19.
27.
27,
With Kelly's bonus, 20.
20,
17.
17,
19.
19,
9.
9. Okay, so only Neppy fails. Everyone else will take half
Ooh.
damage. So that is
Get that D&D.
Yeah, get that D&D Beyond overlay.
30 points of poison damage. And half as much.
No, Kokanee, I think you're still under protection from poison. I cast that on you before.
How long does it last?
An hour?
Is it concentration?
No.
When did you
I think
cast?
so.
Oh, it might have been up, but I did cast it on him. I cast it on him with the cloud kill. That must have been over an hour ago.
Yeah, because you took a short rest.
Shit. Okay, sorry.
Is 30 the full damage?
Yes, that's the full damage.
Okay. Okay.
It is not concentration for future reference.
Okay, cool.
So 30 points of damage. Woofty. Okay.
It's okay.
It's fine.
Halved and then unhalved.
All right. All right. It is Letter's turn.
For future reference, killer robots, we probably don't try diplomacy. And I go up and I try to maul it with my horns. The absolute classic.
All right.
Booming blade.
Get it.
Oh, hell yeah. 17 plus like a bunch. Natty
Yes, that
17.
hits.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to need it to make a strength saving throw.
That is that's only a 6.
Oh,
Nice.
please describe this room so I can decide where to put this robot.
Yeah, you can see there are a number of work tables. You can see there's like materials kind of piled in various corners. There's a number of tools kind of around. There is in the center, there looks to be kind of like a shallow, wide pool.
Would you describe this shallow, wide pool as pit-like, perhaps?
I would say a shallow pit.
Well, then, if that shallow pit is within 10 feet of this robot, it's going in
Get
the pit.
in the pit. In the pit. In the pit.
It kind of like slides up and then just kind of flood of water drips out, splashes out across the floor.
And it's going to take a juicy, what is that? 15, 21, 26 points of piercing and force damage altogether.
Okay.
Sean, this is the first pit that we've come across in a while, and I'm devastated that you're not wearing your Get in the Pit shirt. It's very sad for me.
Well, yes, we did come across that pit with all those skeletons in it.
That's true.
But that thing would not.
This
go in
whole
the pit.
place is kind of a pit. And sorry, what was the damage all up again?
26.
26. Perfect.
So technically, it's all a pit.
Yeah, one
money
might
pit.
argue we are all already in the pit.
I mean, laymen might, but to the trained eye.
This is not.
All right. So as you lay into it, Letters, Finnan and Neppy, you would notice this. You see kind of out of the corner, like out of the, almost seemingly out of the wall, seeps this kind of like silvery gold kind of humanoid shape. It like, it almost looks like kind of a mist, but there's like kind of flecks of glitter all throughout it as it forms into this humanoid shape. It is going
Can
to...
I just use the rest of my movement to I just wanted to circle around so we weren't clumped up so much.
Yeah, totally. So you come around the other side.
Yeah, I will go clockwise. That's my direction.
All
Is
right.
it a Twilight vampire? Is that what
It is not a Twilight vampire.
Shit.
It doesn't seem to have a face. It's sort of like just this like swirling
Misty
shape of an egg, but it's humanoid shaped.
Okay.
But there doesn't seem to be any discernible facial features.
Swirly mist.
That's
Glitter
gonna be
mist.
That's gonna be friendly, right?
That's my band name. Don't. I called it right now. Glitter
There's no-
mist.
Is going
Glitter
to it is going to go. It's going to use its ranged attack.
Oh, woof. We hate that.
Undescribable ranged attack.
Wait, the mist is? The mist
Yes,
is
the
taking
glittery mist is taking a ranged attack.
You see this like kind of like almost like part of itself kind of coalesces around its hands as it shoots out this force bolt. It's going to shoot it at you, Finnan, because you're...
I would have been further forward, yeah.
Yeah, you're a bit further forward.
Yep.
So that is a 17 to hit.
Done it.
Done hit. So just whoosh, and you can see it slams into the wall on the far side.
I deflect it.
Nice.
Nice. All right. It is now Callie's turn.
Force bolt is my
It's
band
about
name.
20 feet to your left. And the other golem in the pool is about 10 feet to your right.
And what about the Durgar?
The Durgar look like they're all dead. You can see that like they've just been smashed.
So they like set off
As
the
it
golem.
came to it came to life and it just like it just wiped them out in one go.
That's a shitty move of them to okay. I'm gonna go for the mist. I'm gonna go and hit the mist with my sword.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit.
Hit that mist.
I'm gonna try and hit the mist.
Don't miss the mist. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, I did hear Mish that time. Or
That was
it
a Mish.
It's our
Yeah.
cat.
That's
that was
roguey.
That's 17 and nope, not a 17. Actually, one of them is a 17 and a 17 and a 26.
Those both hit.
I'm-
Can you smite a mist?
Will it smite?
Smite.
That's the YouTube
Allie's new
channel I
game
need.
show.
That'd actually probably be a fucking good YouTube channel, like all done in character. And it's
Will
just
it
like
smite?
Smite.
you just need like some
Paladins.
like but
I'd
like for
watch.
realsies, it could just be like a dude with like just a person with like basic like practical effects things. So they just put a thing on a stand, rig it up with some like I don't know, like Power Rangers sparks and whatnot, and then they just hit it with the sword. And
Okay,
that's
I'm gonna-
every show.
On the first attack, I'm gonna do a second level smite.
Yeah.
I am just. Okay, that is an extra 3d8. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 8.
Guys, Will It Smite is a good show and I'm gonna make it.
I think you should. I would watch.
Smite.
Just a one-off, just for proof of concept.
And it needs a studio audience, though. I think.
100%. The like ooh needs to be in studio, in stereo. I need it around. That's what I need.
I want the laugh
The
track.
first attack is 32 points of damage.
Hey,
How much of that was slashing damage from your sword?
That would be the d10, right?
Yeah.
6 points then.
Okay. So you watch as you cut across it. You see the like kind of radiant magic that emanates from your sword kind of slash across it, and it just seems to get sucked into the creature. As you feel even your sword, as it kind of comes through, doesn't seem to have as much impact as you expect.
Woof.
Oof. Okay. Well, I still have my second attack.
So you're saying that looked like the radiant did nothing and the slashing did not a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Guess we shouldn't have gone up to Mist, guys.
That's okay. That's okay. We're learning. We're
It
learning.
did not smite.
It did not smite.
Not smite.
Smite.
If you don't smite, then just goo pours on you.
I
Uh-oh.
Fantasy version of uh-oh. Like,
I still stand by the loot zone as a YouTube show.
Oh yeah. These are
so
all great ideas. Yep.
when I roll, just like to separate the damage, I got a 7 for my D10, so 7 slashing, and then 7. The D8 is my radiant.
Yeah.
Okay, so then 7 radiant, and then the 7 that I add, is that radiant or is that slashing? What is
slashing,
Slashing.
generally.
Slashing.
Slashing.
slashing? Okay, so 14
Yeah.
slashing.
Right.
And that's it. Actually,
All right.
can I do my bonus? Can I do a bonus action?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Yana.
Okay.
Thank you.
We love it.
I do like the bit that is Kelly attacking and being like, "Oh shit!"
The small one.
Would only be more canon if she was on the phone with Command at the same time.
Hold on one second.
All right. It is Kokanee's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So is this big guy prone?
Yeah. In
No,
the
he's
pool.
just in a pit. Oh,
No.
he is? Great.
Oh, did you? No, you just knocked him
I can
into the
either
pit.
knock him prone or move him 10 feet.
Oh, then yeah. So
And-
no, he's standing in the pool at the moment.
He is but he looks very silly. He's standing in a
So
pit
silly.
of water.
What an idiot.
Dummy.
Okay, so
There's no mechanical
Letters
bonus
has moved him
offered.
into a kiddie pool. I'm
Yeah.
gonna run
Yeah.
around to the back side of him then.
'Kay.
And take 3 attacks with my sword.
All right.
Is there water in the pit or is it just a little pit?
No, there's a bit of water. It's like it seems like it's a shallow pool for cooling
Wet pit.
tarts and things like that.
Little pit.
Wet
Wet
pit.
It's a
Wet
bit of a wet
pit.
pit.
Big old wet pit.
That's Brad Pitt's brother. Wet pit.
A
Imagine naming a child Wet.
It's on my list of baby names.
Yeah.
Take it. If it wasn't before, is now.
I mean, there's
All
a
right.
northwest in the world. Anything can happen.
Wet West, worse.
West.
The bad. That'll be a 11 with a
That's
natural
not-
1, a
Doesn't matter.
14, and a 17.
Just the 17 hits.
Golem,
Oh
you
my
have
God.
So that's 9 points of slashing damage,
Nice.
1 point of lightning damage, and 6 points of radiant damage.
Know that lightning damage got to make it go because it's standing in water.
Yeah, Tim,
And
that
it's
1
a
point of lightning
golem.
damage. Yeah, it is a
They
golem.
do got to do that though.
I think I electrocuted it to death, Tim, actually.
Yeah, and the metal too. Yeah, it just rings right through the metal.
Yeah, exactly. That dude inside of it, big trouble.
Big. There's a dude inside every golem.
That's terrifying.
It's not true.
Every great
All right.
golem.
It is.
My turn?
What are they gonna do?
Oh
Not
no,
yet.
them first.
Mist?
Well, I thought glitter mist went after letters.
No, glitter mist. Who knows?
Yeah, no, yeah, it's Yana's turn.
Oh, okay. I needed the golem to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. All right.
Yes.
Which one? The one in the wet pit or the other one?
The wet
There's two?
pit.
The wet pit.
Wait, there's two
Golems?
golems?
There's 2 golems?
Well, there's the mist.
Oh,
No, no,
okay.
no.
Oh, okay.
The
Okay.
golem in the pit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The
Thought there was about to be
panic.
2 mist
The
and 2
sheer
golems.
panic in this half of the screen was just.
All right. That is a
Guys, I have not a lot of spells.
18.
18.
Shoot.
How wise
What
is
is my
this
spell
golem?
save?
Nice rolled well.
Are
I think
robots
my
wise?
Spell save might be an
Probably.
18. Oh yeah, it meets
Electric
it.
Streak stream.
Does it
Nothing
does it
happens.
DC go or does it do worse because the guy inside got electrocuted?
The guy inside dies.
Yeah.
Now the golem's unhinged.
The golem keeps going.
The guy is
It
indifferent.
wasn't unhinged before.
That's where it realizes that it actually didn't need that guy inside, and it was the power was within itself all along.
This is a story of
Comeback.
redemption.
All right.
Goodbye,
It is.
4th level spell slot.
Of the underdog.
Oh, no.
All right. It is Neppy's turn.
Okay. Do I get any like undead feelies off of the mist?
And feelings? Are you trying to do a vibe check? Is that what you're asking?
Vibe checking the mist.
You're not sure. It does.
Right. Okay.
Go touch it.
Mid
not gonna
combat
touch
vibe
it.
check.
Yeah.
Dare
Mid combat vibe check. Okay, I am going to have the mist make a wisdom saving throw for me.
I feel like this mist is going to be very wise. I would also like to say vibe check is something I want party paladins to be able to do.
Oh,
check?
it's 100% an ability for party
It's like
paladins.
divine sense. 17.
That is a failure.
Oh, sure.
So it is going to take 3. Has any damage been done to the mist as of yet?
Yes. A
Okay.
little bit of damage has been done to the mist.
It's
did
going to
the
take
mist.
3d12 plus 5 of necrotic damage.
Okay.
7, 16, 19, 24 necrotic damage of for Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you see as the necrotic energy kind of slams into it, you see the magic just kind of gets swirled into its form. It does not seem to have it.
Damn.
Yikes, dude.
It's just swearing and infernal. Just a lot of it. It's
All right.
great.
not
It is
good.
Finn's turn.
God, that was a cantrip.
Let's try force. I'm gonna pop 3 blasts into the mist.
Okay.
See if that works. One's a natural 20, one's a 24,
Nice.
and the other's a 23.
Those all hit.
Do I bother rolling damage?
Yes. Roll the damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
12, 17, 6, 31, 41 points of damage.
Woofed.
Nice. Yeah, you can see as like the force bolts, like as the Eldritch Blast slam into it, you can see its form kind of ruptures a bit as it's pushed back, as it kind of recoalesces.
Right, everyone deal with the golem. I'll deal with the mist.
All right. It is back to the golem in the pit, the wet golem.
Little wetty. No.
That's going to do that.
Wet pit.
Wet pit. I also
So you
feel
see,
wetty, though.
as it's standing there, you see it kind of like flex, and you see one of the the tubes on its back. You can now see Kokanee and Letters, because now you're behind it. You can see a large needle, like kind of slam into the tube, as you see the liquid passing through it into its body, and the whole its whole frame gets covered in these kind of whitish crystals, all around it as it kind of moves. You can see there is a it takes you can see it it almost there is a moment of pain almost, as it then moves towards you, Kokanee. It's going to
It looked like it damaged itself to do that.
potentially.
It misses the guy that died that was inside of him.
Yeah.
Sad.
It's a real
and you can
redemption
see
story.
there the crystals emanate go ripple through the water and out and around it. So it is difficult terrain 10 feet around the pit as well as in the pit. It's
Woo.
going to slam you, Kokanee. So the first one is a 14 to hit, and the second one's a natural 20.
Am I within 30 feet of it?
Yeah, you would be. Yep.
Not a natural 20.
Okay.
What's the number then? It's probably doesn't matter.
It would be 20. It's 28.
Yeah.
Let that one slide.
I will allow it, Tim.
That is okay.
All right. So you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage and
Okay.
20 points of piercing damage. As the you
Ooh.
feel the large fist kind of slam into you, and the crystals rake across your body. As all of these cuts, you can feel they sting like hell as it kind of comes out. All right, it is Letter's turn.
All right, second verse, same as the first. I'm gonna go counterclockwise to mix it up on the golem and come at it from the front. So me and my boy Kokanee, we flank it on it. I forget if we get any bonus for flanking, but I'm gonna hit it regardless.
Plus
Do we
2.
get a bonus?
Plus 2.
Oh, I love that.
With attack and
Love
damage?
that. Oh,
Yeah, I believe so.
Cool.
For anyone who's
attack
wondering,
and damage?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's attack
Cool.
and damage.
Yeah.
for anyone who's wondering in the chat, that's a homebrew rule we have. Rather than doing advantage for flanking, we do +2.
Was it for damage as well? Because I remember we based it off the Pathfinder rule, and that's just for attack.
Oh, is it just attack then?
Yeah,
it's just attack.
that's the way I was raised.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a strength saving throw from my guy.
Sounds good. What was it to hit?
25.
Oh, okay, cool.
Big.
That is a 22 strength save.
Oh, he will stay on his feet as I try to jam my doogies into him, and it is less effective because of all this crystal. I go roll, because that only does fucking 10 points all in. Oh wait, 17. Because I stick it in, and he holds his ground. I go, oh, and I flex my brain, and I put that juicy magic that I ate from all those locked doors into him.
Nom, 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 nom.
17 points of damage.
Nice.
Is that the noise you make?
I just
That's
sound
the
like an
eating
angry
magic
goat.
noise.
Gross. It's gross and it's great. All right. It
It's
is
psychological warfare, Tim.
I love
We're
it.
all here for it.
I love it. All right. It is the mist. Their turn. It's going to slam Callie because she's right there.
Oh, I barely even hurt you, dude. Stop.
The first one is a 19 to hit.
No.
Okay. And the second one is a 21 to hit.
That's okay. Yeah, that can hit me. That's fine.
All right.
You'll allow it today.
I'll give it a chance. Gotta make it feel a little bit better.
Right.
You take 20 points of force damage. As it just, you feel like the whole thing kind of coalesce into a solid form and slam into your shoulder.
Nice.
All right. It is Kokanee's turn.
Okay,
Or sorry, no,
hate-
it's Callie's turn. It's
Never
Callie's
mind.
turn, sorry.
Okay.
Get him.
I'm gonna leave the mist and go over
Okay.
the golem. It gets an attack of opportunity. Yeah. Yeah.
That is a natural 1. So it whiffs.
Whiff.
It's gonna be like, okay. And she's gonna walk over. Or she should go over to the golem and hit the golem twice.
Okay. It is difficult terrain around, so I don't know that you can get to the golem because you've gone over to the other side. So you can't quite get there in one turn.
Okay. Well, if I can't get there, then I will throw 2 javelins at it.
Okay. So you kind of close the distance and then throw your javelins.
Yes. That first one is 24 to hit,
That hits.
and then the other one is 11.
Okay, that does not hit. But you see the first one as it hits, just bounces off the hide, like the metal hide of this thing.
Not
It just,
magical weapons.
Ricochets off. All right, it is Kokanee's turn.
Okay, I hate crystal poison golem. Not a fan. I'm gonna make 5 attacks.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we love that.
You
27.
get plus 2 to each because we're
Sorry,
flanked, bro.
29 to hit for the first
Yeah.
one.
Oh, nice. Good numbers.
It's a 5,
version
so it'll
of
be a
letters is
17.
this?
17.
Roll slower
Yeah.
letters.
17 does not hit.
Be a 22.
That hits.
It'll be a 19.
Yeah, 19 hits.
That'll be a 20.
So 4 out of 5.
4.
And do the
Cool.
lightning damage separately.
Because it does damage to the guy inside. Got it.
I'm
No,
First-
it does damage to all of us because we're all wet and wild now.
Oh no.
Like we're all kind of in there.
You're
The
wet and salty.
the first one
Subjective.
is 15 points of slashing damage and 1 point of lightning.
Okay.
Second
This is
one.
metal that's covered in salt water.
It's covered in salt crystals.
Second is
Very conductive.
12 slashing and 3 lightning. Third is 15 slashing, 2 lightning. And fourth is 13 slashing. Sorry, 11 slashing, 4 lightning.
Right. Just give me a second to do some math.
There's always time for math.
So yeah, you see the lightning kind of ricochets through the water. Luckily, none of you are standing in it. But it is like you can see that it is quite conductive as it kind of ricochets over its body. It is. Let's see.
T should be Yana.
I know. I'm trying to do math.
Oh, sorry.
A lot of small hits. Yeah. There we go. All right. It is. I need Finnan to make an intelligence saving throw.
Am I close to Callie?
Yes, because she's moved over. So yeah, you would be.
Sick. Then that's going to be an 18.
18. Yeah, you succeed. Okay. All right. It is Yana's turn.
I'm gonna use my turn. Kokanee and letters are like around the pit, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my turn to run up behind one of them, whoever's closest to me.
Would be me.
Okay. And I'm gonna use the rest of my turn to try and investigate the golem, knowing what I know from reading a golem manual. Like, is there any way to shut it down? Because they started somehow.
Okay. Make an intelligence check.
Nice. Good thought.
That's 20, not natural.
20 not natural. Okay. You haven't read about this particular kind of golem, but just kind of on your general observation, you can see that its power it seems to draw power from whatever is in those canisters, and you can tell that there's different elements in at least 2 of the canisters, just judging by like what you've seen so far. And you can see like there is a large needle on the 3rd canister, as like the middle one as well is it like also has a large needle kind of hovering above this kind of large metal canister. But the 3rd one has been pressed in, and so it seems like whatever like chemical is in that is likely what caused that. It seems to be sort of more alchemical necessarily than mechanical.
That's cool.
Okay. I'm gonna pass on that information to whoever I am leaning against, but I'm not gonna yell it out in case it understands this. Who am I leaning against? Is it with letters
Me.
or Kokanee? Letter. Okay.
Letters.
Yeah. So I tell that to letters. Maybe like go for
Aw.
the canisters, and then we can use this for Magran. I was gonna turn it into something and save it, but I'm running out of magic.
Yeah. Bust up the canisters. Got it.
Okay.
Is there? Sorry, just of the room. Is there another golem that's not activated in this room?
Not another golem. Nope.
Okay.
I didn't like that.
I didn't-
What else is in this room, Tim?
Finnan.
Finnan
Your
is in
passive
this room?
perception is
5.
25. You notice pretty small, pretty small creature. You're having a hard time seeing exactly what it is. It's kind of robed. It's kind of hunched over, but you can see it sort of tucked in behind some crates. And like you just kind of catch the corner of it as it sort of ducks back behind the crates.
Kelly's gonna bring it home, saying it now.
I didn't see it, but once I do,
We
I
are
will.
taking it.
It is Finnan's turn.
Hey, what happened?
Oh, sorry, it's Neppy's turn.
Neppy's turn. Sorry.
Before
What
you
to a
go.
pseudo dragon?
It died.
Died.
It died that quickly.
It just took a bunch of damage.
good.
All right, it's
Sorry, I think
Neppy's turn.
Yana wants to go first.
Yeah, can I use the rest of my movement? Like, did it take all my movement? Can I use
Yeah,
the
because
rest
it's
of my movement
difficult
to move back?
terrain.
Oh, okay.
Difficult
Sure.
terrain
Then
to get
I'm
over
just
there.
hiding behind letters.
I am going to. All of its attacks have been not necessarily. The golem's attacks haven't been like slam attacks. It's been all like this alchemy stuff, right?
It did just slam letters
It did just slam letters.
with its
Okay.
fists.
Okay. And it slammed, and the mist slammed Callie, right?
Yeah, it shot a bolt before that.
It shot a bolt. The mist shot a bolt, and then it slammed Callie.
Mhm.
Okay.
Big slam.
Big slam. I am
Fuck,
going
damn.
to. Oh shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna need the golem to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Which one? The mist one or the other one?
Oh, it's a mist golem.
It's not a mist golem, but
Oh, that's what I meant. The golem, the one with the salt on it.
okay, cool. A wisdom save, you say?
Yes, please.
That is an 8.
That's a failure, so it's going to take more. This one is going to take necrotic damage from Toll the Dead. Again, we love powerful cantrip. That is going to be 8 and 14, and 18 plus 5 is 23 points of necrotic damage.
All right.
And I'm going to use my movement to, so like we're at there's some of us who are I'm still at the door.
Yeah.
The golem's kind of over here, Mist is over here, Callie's with
I'm
the
like in the middle.
middle, and then Kokanee and Letters are and Yana are near the golem. Finn's
Yeah.
here somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna move away. Actually, if I'm the only one near the door, I'm gonna stay there. Then if I don't want to clump up near anybody else, but I'm gonna try and get within 30 feet of everybody.
Yeah,
Can I do that?
Not quite. They're like, because Yana, Letters, and Kokanee are on the other side of the pit. They're
Right.
Oh, I guess yeah, because Callie's run over. So yeah, if you were over by Callie, you're basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and just get within 30 feet of everybody.
All right, it is Finn's turn.
I'm going to move towards that shifty little figure. And while I run, 3 bolts at the mist. That is a 28, 22, and a 13 to hit.
The 13 does not hit.
Okay. Well, that's only going to be 18 points of damage. Oh, sorry. Because the 1 less 5, 13 points of damage.
So that is nice. Okay, it is the golem in the pit's turn. It is going to. Yeah, it's going to slam. It's going to slam you, Kokanee. That is a 18.
That will not hit.
And the second one is a 22.
I will parry that, so that's not hit.
Okay. So it's like, the like salt crystals kind of fly off of it. Okay, good. All right, it is Letter's turn.
Oh yeah. Well, if it's facing Kokanee, I'm gonna try to just headbutt the pylon sticking out of its back with my juicy horns. Like same old
And your
thing.
horns
Now
are
I'm
considered
targeting-
magical, right?
Hell, well, I'm casting a magical thing through them.
Okay.
They are just me, but I'm casting Booming Blade on them.
So then
So-
magical.
They are magical. I'm a magical guy. Here's the thing, Tim. Do you consider me magical?
I mean, yes, but what if you were just
You
attacking
showed
with your
up.
horn? Like if you're just doing a gore, I don't think it would be magical.
Well, it's a magical lore because that's the way fucking letters do.
Just like,
I'm gonna
just
hit
like
it.
Al.
Which one?
Al.
Gore? Al Gore?
Magical gore.
It's the magical gore.
Sean Deppner
Magically
is
lose
quite magical.
Florida. Fucking. All right, fucking. It's 22 to gore up these fucking
Yeah.
pylons sticking out.
Get it.
So
Fuck you.
Oh no.
yeah, roll your damage.
Oh boy.
I didn't like the way you said so.
And while I'm at it, I'm gonna get him to do a strength saving throw. That's how I fucking party. Fuck man. Christ. Shit. God.
More swear words. Do it. More.
Keep going, keep going, keep
I'm
going.
I'm just gonna do what I was gonna do, and I feel like it's gonna bite me in the ass big time. 14, 18, 26, 30.
Okay. How do you want to do
3
it?
points of
How do you
damage.
want to do
I
it?
want to
nice.
bust off all its cones. I want
Yeah.
to bust off all its cones and slam it into the pit.
Okay, so as you rupture all of the the cylinders, you can see different material kind of like drip out. You can see one is kind of this like yellowish like kind of liquid that smells very sulfurous as it spills out into the water. You can see there's one that looks like mercury, kind of just drips down, and the other the canister that's being used, you can see this like kind of like salt, like concentrated sort of salt water sort of spill out. As you slam it across, as it kind of buckles under its own weight, and its jaw kind of clamps shut as its eyes close, and you splash it into the pit as the water just.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Is
Nice.
The other one's turn.
What
it is
is
going
this
to
thing?
run up and slam you, Finnan.
Bring it on, come on.
All right, the first one is a 19 to hit.
Call it.
All right, and the second one
Mist golem.
is an 18 to hit.
That also hits.
A glitter golem?
It's not a glitter golem.
Shit.
I
Glitter
wish.
Golem. That's such a
Cora.
name, though.
Right?
All right, so the first one is 11 points of force damage.
Sick.
And the second one is 14 points of force damage. And as the two slams hit you, you feel your body kind of locked up and you are stunned.
Cool.
Oh shit.
Yep. All right, it is Callie's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to the mist. Then.
Back to the mist.
Back to the mist. And I'm gonna hit with my sword.
Okay.
Yes. Does the radiant not do anything?
Does not appear to have an effect.
Okay, so can I just do the math on the slicing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That is a 26 to hit and 17.
Those both hit? Yep.
The first one will be 17 points of damage.
Okay.
And the second one will be 11 points of damage. Both slashing.
All right, so you can see its form start to kind of like, it's starting to almost flicker as it seems to be having a difficult time staying together. All right, it is Kokane's turn.
Oh wow, I've been looking at this and I do radiant damage.
Sort of your jam.
It's sort of my like one thing.
Radiant damage is like my whole thing too, dude.
I know. Tim's actually found a very problematic part of our team composition.
Whoops.
I'm gonna run up to it and make a couple attacks.
Okay. Separate the slashing and the lightning.
Yeah.
Half the party has gods on their side, so you know.
That's gonna be the third natural one I've rolled in this fight.
Oh no.
Put that dice away.
Second one's gonna be
Keep using it.
Okay,
second one will be a 23.
Mhm.
Which will do
Hits.
10 magical slashing damage and
Okay.
1 lightning damage.
All right. You seem to kind of catch something on one of the hits, but its form is still it's still kind of shifting and swirling.
Yeah.
It is still standing.
And as my bonus action, I'm actually going to second wind because I can't hit anything anyway. So why would I? That'll be a 12 points of healing.
All right. All right. It is the next creature's turn. Kokani, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw for me, please.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Okay, fuck y'all.
No.
No.
We
That was
just realized who the other creature is.
Yes.
But we
I
don't,
thought
we
the
don't
glitter.
know.
I thought the glitter thing was making us do the intelligence saving throws, but it's the little guy that we haven't seen.
Okay, so it's a 14
You also got
plus
my
0 plus 4 is 18.
Okay, yeah, you succeed.
Oh.
Guys,
Alright,
I'm
and
so
then,
fucking smart.
It is going to.
I love the bit that is.
Yeah, it kind of scuttles away. All right.
Do we see it now?
Do I clock that?
No, you're not there. You're in the middle of the room.
Fuck.
I'm across from Kokanee. Did I see it?
No, Kokani ran over
moved.
to the mist.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Yeah.
Did I see it?
No, your passive perception isn't very high, I don't think. Is it?
Did Clack see it? It's
Did I
important.
see-
Did Clack see it?
Did I
No,
see it because it was
absolutely not.
cast on me?
You just kind of felt a tickle in your brain, but it didn't really register because it didn't work. So it was like you didn't.
My passive perception is 17.
17. No, you didn't notice it.
Mine's 19 and they're using the spell on me. I don't notice.
You kind of catch it out of the corner of your eye. You see some movement, moving like from behind these crates, kind of past. You're not exactly sure what it was.
Cool.
Did Callie accidentally leave video chat on the sending stone and Kamea saw it? Because that, like, I just want to make sure I know
He's yelling.
who's seeing it.
Check
Just
every
Finnan
NPC,
so far has
every
gotten a good
corner.
look at it. Yana, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to continue with my investigation because our other party's weakness is it didn't take necrotic damage, right? The
No, it did not.
No, it
No.
didn't.
Yeah, that's what I can do right now.
Coming for our
Other than
brands.
using really high level spells. So I'm gonna continue investigating the room, seeing if there's anything I can use to make it stop. Like if it came from the
Okay.
golem. Like
Make
I'm just
an
gonna
inve-
look at the
yeah,
room.
make an investigation check.
Natural 20, and that's a 25 with my investigation.
Hey,
So you find a few things. As you're kind of looking around, you find kind of a half-assembled, kind of what looks like an iron golem, but much smaller and kind of more compact. It looks like it's been shoved off the table in kind of a hurry, but you can see its components on the ground. And you also notice something by the crates by Kokanee. Kind of in that direction, you can see what looks like the bottom of like a robe, and you can also see on the ground next to it there looks like there is a kind of crystal bottle of some kind. It's fairly like, it almost looks like a decanter that's been kind of uncorked, but there doesn't appear to be any liquid around.
I use
You also find quite a few kind of raw materials sort of scattered throughout, and like various components and things like that for what looks like golem making. And you can see where the golem that was killed. You can see in that corner there almost looks like there was a pedestal of some kind with other sort of metal tubes that seem to have attached to it at one point.
Okay. Is that my whole action?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
I can't say anything either, right? Like because I've just been looking.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you've sort of been looking. You could probably call something out if you wanted to try.
Who's closest to me?
You'd be by Letters. Neppy's not
Letters
that far
still?
away. Yeah.
Letters, it looks like there's some stuff over here, like a little magic bottle and a robe, and I don't know. I can't get to it yet, but like there's some stuff.
Smash the bottle. Got it.
If it's another Neil Bog, I swear.
It's just tiny.
no, I
Also,
figured it out.
I
It's a
want
glitter
that tiny
genie.
steam
Glitter
golem.
genie.
It's a glitter genie.
I'm gonna
That's what
click.
it is. I figured it out.
All right. It is.
Glitter Genie was my cousin name.
Neppy's turn.
Okay, because there's literally nothing else I can do. I'm gonna take out my gun and I'm gonna shoot the mist.
Shoot the mist. Shoot the mist.
Tim, who's on the
Hey,
other
gun.
side of the mist? If I know
There's
anything
nobody.
about bullets, like
You would have to move so that Kokanee and Callie are not.
Yeah.
They're sort of beside it. You would have
Yeah,
to.
I'm
us.
gonna move so that I
No,
don't
shoot
shoot.
us.
Shot by my wife.
Shoot.
I'm not
Shoot
gonna
us,
shoot
Shima.
them.
Shoot us.
Shut
Well,
up. I don't
bet you-
fire my gun very often, okay?
Do
I
it,
bet-
coward.
I bet you can't hit me.
24
yes.
to
That
hit.
hits. Yeah.
That would have hit me.
Okay, so the necrotic won't do anything. That is going to be 6 points of magical piercing damage.
That'll be enough.
Nice.
Just barely. Yeah. So you see as the bullet kind of passes through its sort of like shifting form,
Glitter
it seems
explosion.
to like, yeah, there does seem to kind of catch something as the whole thing sort of swirls, and just like you can see it struggling to kind of keep its form as it just poof, and kind of dissipates in this kind of like this sort of silvery orangish mist.
Is it like pride? Is it like glitter?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We'll
There's,
never
like,
be able to clean it
flecks.
up.
They're like flecks of what look like almost like metal and things like that that kind of drift to the ground.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it out.
It's gonna be everywhere.
I'm going to I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna move closer to where Kokanee and Callie are. And that's my turn.
All right. It is Finn's turn.
Oh, I'm stunned, aren't I?
Yeah, that's as you kind of come out of it. That's the end of your turn. It is Letter's turn now.
Having seen where Yana pointed to,
Mhm.
but not knowing anything about a hooded figure, I'm gonna like parkour over the tables and like hop over to grab said bottle.
All right.
And with the intention of like looking at it, but probably smashing it this turn, but just in case. Like, a kid
Yeah.
hit
So
it or something.
as you
I'm gonna
grab
look
it,
at
you
first.
you now see a tiny figure before you of this kind of like sort of dark gray skinned. You can see a kind of a large bushy beard and this like kind of angry scowl.
It's an anti-patch.
And like
That's
like its
fair.
hood is kind of pulled up as it growls at you in this kind of like high pitched like.
Do I see the
It's me.
jar?
Yeah, it's on the ground right there.
I'm gonna fucking grab that jar. I came here for a job. I'm gonna get it.
You swipe up the jar.
What's in the jar?
It is empty. You can see there like it's like an empty decanter.
Okay, I fucking throw the jar at the guy. I'm gonna smash him.
Make an attack roll.
Fuck this guy.
Fucking growl at me.
Jesus.
16 plus 5 because I'm not proficient in bottle,
Yeah,
but I
that'll
am
hit.
strong
That'll
as
hit.
hell. That's
That'll
gonna be
hit.
21.
Yeah.
What do I roll for
You're just
bottle?
glassing this dude.
I would say it's a 1d6
Great.
bludgeoning because it's still intact.
Yeah, okay. It's gonna be 7. Wait, I'm gonna flex my brain on it to really put some zip and hit him with 14 points of damage.
You're like someone at a bar, like just doing aggravated assault. You just like,
Yeah, you aggressively throw this bottle and it just like smokes him in the head. And there's just like a loud thunk as it does not break. And then as it hits the
It
ground.
doesn't break?
It doesn't break on him, but when it hits the ground, it kind of chips a bit. You can see the top kind of cracks.
yeah, dude, you never been hit in the head
what
with a
is
beer
this
bottle?
made
Beer bottles
out
don't
of?
break. Beer bottles like often don't break on your head. They'll just like,
You're right
hurt.
next to him too, so you just fucking
Beamed him with it.
like, as it like kind of it cracks a bit on the ground, but it is still intact. As he,
I
like,
just
you
like,
see
oh,
he's like
little
sort
dude,
of like
little angry dude.
stunned, as just like blood is pouring from his nose, and he continues to growl. All right, it is Callie's turn. You have heard this sort of growling from people.
Callie's gonna run over there.
Yeah, okay. You see the kind of tiny hooded robe figure.
Can I?
Keep it? No.
No. Can I put him in a chokehold or like a headlock?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
Say
Look,
it back.
it'll be a grappling check, so make an athletics check.
I just don't want to kill it. If
If you
If
could
it's
take
small,
it home,
if
you
you can
don't.
keep it,
no, technically it hasn't done anything to me, so I don't want to run over to it and kill it. An athletics check.
Yeah.
Okay. That is 21.
Okay, yeah, that succeeds. Yeah, as you like, he like tries to dodge out of the way, and you just like, and you just grab him with both hands. It's pretty tiny. He looks like a Duragar. Like as you kind of hold it up, it looks like the sort of gray skinned dwarves, but
Can
way smaller.
I hold him and pull his head back?
Yeah,
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grapple him and pull his head off.
yeah. As he kind of, you can see his sort of bald head. You can see that like on either side there appears to be scars.
Oh.
And also what look like kind of runes etched into his head. All right, it is.
And is there a goose egg from the bottle being thrown?
Oh yeah, his eye is swollen shut.
Oh no.
It is Kokanee's turn.
that's the only thing that looks threatening in the room.
Yep.
Okay, I'll walk over there. Looks like you have that handled, Callie. Letters, are we getting rid of this bottle?
I don't know.
Okay.
Ask Yana. Yana, tell Kokanee what to do.
Yana, are we getting rid of this bottle?
I'd like to keep it if it's not hurting us. It looks cool.
Okay. Well, I'll pick up the bottle then and use my turn to cast mending on it to fix the
As you
chip.
see it kind of. You can see now as you kind of like you can see there does appear almost to be like a residue as you take a closer look at it.
Gnarly.
Is it glittery?
A little bit.
You'll never get that off.
Ever.
All right. Yeah, it's in there forever.
I still want
All right. I need Callie to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
No.
Hey,
No, just like
knows.
it's still casting spells. Shit.
I didn't. But to be fair, Callie didn't know I was casting spells. It's
It's
just
very
Is
true.
it casting a spell in front of letters?
It is not a spell. It's an ability.
Okay.
Mm,
Alright.
Yeah, it's not a spell.
19.
19. Yeah, so you managed to. It just kind of like squints its eyes at you. It's like doesn't seem to have any effect. You're like, what the fuck is this thing doing? Yeah, it's Yana's turn.
I just saw it go like. "Eh."
Yeah.
That's all I was doing. Okay. What do I have left? Can I just like pick up something and try and knock him out?
Yeah, you can. Yep.
Cool.
You want-
I'm
you want
gonna
this
do
bottle?
That. No, I'll just pick up something. You just fixed it, Kokanee.
Fix it
Hold
again.
on.
I pick up a nearby.
Or-
Can I turn around my wand and just smack him like in the forehead?
Yeah. Yeah, you could do it with your wand.
Are you pistol
How,
whipping him with
how
a
durable
wand?
is my wand?
They're not the most durable. You can try though.
Also, for
okay,
leg-
never mind.
What-
I picked something up. I picked something up. I don't want to break my
Sorry,
wand.
I think this is important. What does your wand look like?
Yeah.
It's a Thexan war wand.
Mhm.
I
But, like,
picked it up a long
okay.
time ago.
What does it
Do you
look
I
like?
slap
don't
him across the
remember what it
face?
looks like,
Do you birch slap him?
but I have a little
Take
hint
your
of it
glove
somewhere.
off and
Switch.
I do have a question just for logistics. Callie is standing and holding him. Are you jumping to hit him in the head?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a disadvantage as you jump up. Actually, no, because it's just a regular. Because he's
I'm great at
he's
jumping.
grappled right now. So
Okay.
yeah,
I'm
so you
not
pick
hitting
up
him with
like
my wand.
a nearby like artisan hammer.
Cool.
kind of a
Yeah, I'm
rounded.
gonna smash him with
brain him with a hammer.
That's a 15. Do I add my strength?
That's
That's a bad idea. Don't do it. No.
minus?
Yeah. That's a 13 now.
Is it at advantage because he's restrained?
not
Well,
restrained, he's
he's,
grappled.
he's
Grappled.
Is
grappled.
it grappled? Okay.
13 does not hit. 13's not enough.
So I like whiff.
Yeah. You got to do it in like
butts.
you just you don't quite like you hit him, but it doesn't seem to hurt him at all. Kind of hit him right in the tummy.
Okay. And next time it's gonna hurt more, so stop casting spells.
Neppy, it's your turn.
Do we want him unconscious or what? Do we want to talk to it?
Fuck this
I
guy.
don't know.
I've got no idea. Do you? Does it speak English or common?
Oh, so English is common.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to? We can
It's not
drop
my
out of
turn.
initiative,
Yeah.
and just at points, I will ask people to make intelligence saving throws.
Okay.
Okay.
Guys, it knocked my goggles off when it hit me, and then when it died, all of its dust went in my eyes. There's so much glitter in my eyes, guys. Oh, so
I go
uncomfortable.
down.
all of it, but can
I
I,
go down-
prestidigitate some of it away?
There's little metal shavings.
I go down in front of it
Mhm.
and I go, "You're outnumbered. Do you understand me?"
There is kind of like a guttural sound that it makes, as it kind of like spits at you,
Gross.
and you hear some words, and you hear Clack from the back of the room go,
He speaks Undercommon.
I
Claire,
speak
you come.
Undercommon.
"Oh yeah, you understand." He basically is like, "Fuck you, let me go."
Did he just?
Sweet. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I grabbed a bottle from Coke and I was like, fuck you, you work for us. And I beat him with it.
Jesus.
I didn't
Oh, yeah.
understand it.
Make an attack roll.
Yeah.
This
Fuck
poor
this
little
guy.
guy.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking
This-
20.
Yeah, oh yeah. Roll that damage.
20. Fuck this guy. Yeah, it's gonna be another fucking 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, as you
Meant
knock
to
in a
knock
few
him out.
more of his
Meant
teeth,
to knock him out.
as he kind of like.
And I say, stop it in Undercommon. Stop it. You work for us now.
And he
For
goes,
Blackwater, you work for us. Yes.
I serve only one master.
Yeah,
Callie, I need
Blackwater.
Callie, I need you to make another intelligence saving throw.
Fuck this guy.
Okay, you guys, here's the thing. I rolled really well last intelligence saving throw. With my +4, I only get to add a 5. 16.
Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, you're fine. As you can feel, this creature is like probing your mind.
Gross.
Bad.
I'm gonna shake free the rest of the glitter, and I'm gonna, as I walk over to it, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the wall. So like it's like a gun. I'm gonna put my fingers like a gun and Eldritch Blast the wall, and then I'm gonna press my fingers up against his forehead, and I go, "No, you stop squirming now."
He just goes, and he spits a tooth at you.
Gross.
Gross. I don't think I want to.
Callie's still holding him?
Yeah, Callie's still holding him. She's like, I don't
Because,
I don't think I want
I look at
to
letters.
kill him.
All right, I'll get the job done right. I
We
take
can't-
out my
no.
hammer,
Let
and
us-
Yeah,
Ask him.
we
Oh,
knock
you
him
didn't
out.
really-
I'll non-lethal him with the hammer. I can do that.
What do we get from keeping him? He's been trying to get in all of
All
our.
right. 1 second. And I put the hammer down. I say, fuck. Stop doing what you're doing. Here's the deal. You stop trying to probe my friends, and I'll stop hitting you with this bottle. Deal? Undercommon.
He goes,
Let me go and I'll stop.
No.
Well then,
No,
fuck you.
look, no, fuck you. Look, fuck you. Look, I'll stop hitting you. You stop probing us, and then we can talk and figure things out. How's that sound?
Put me down first, and then we will talk.
Okay, but you're still gonna keep a hand on you. Hey, Callie, can you have him so his feet touch the ground, but keep your hands on him because he's wily.
Yeah, can I put him down and like hold his
I have-
wrist? Like, you know how like when
I have something that
will
might
hold
make
your
it hard. I have something that might make it hard for him to run away too quickly.
What's that?
Is it like evil?
I'm gonna place my hand on his shoulder. I'll be like, "Letters, can you translate to him that if he doesn't talk, he'll be a statue, and if he does, he won't." And I cast Flesh to Stone on him.
Whoa. Okay. Little
is there
man,
a save
you are.
for that?
There is, yeah.
What's the save?
It is Constitution.
It's an 18.
Oh, that just saves.
Yeah, as he kind of.
Okay.
Okay. Whoa. Look,
I'm not gonna-
I was gonna go. I thought I was bad cop, but apparently I'm good cop here. Work with me so my buddy doesn't try to turn you into stone again.
I'm gonna
Fi-
hold my action and.
Finnan,
have
I
him
need you to
further.
make an intelligence saving throw.
If he
It's at 21
Yeah.
with Callie nearby.
if he moves, I'm gonna shoot him. Like he gets out of Kelly's grip, and hold my action with my gun out.
Letters, can we ask him what he's doing in here?
Hey, buddy, what are you doing in here? What's your deal?
I was working.
For
when
who?
You all arrived. Just trying
Who
to
you working
protect
for?
myself.
Well, you did a bad job because now we've got you in a headlock. Who are you working for?
I work for Task.
Oh, where's he?
He has ascended.
Where? Okay, everybody, this guy's a task cultist. He's really pro-task.
Can I?
Also
Do we
laughing
kill him?
at his own jokes.
Can
That's-
the stuff on his head? Like it looks like there's stitching on his head. Like it's some. And does that look like self-inflicted, or does it look like somebody did it to him?
Make a medicine check.
27.
As best as you can tell, it seems like it's self-inflicted. I mean, it's difficult to kind of discern. Like
Yeah.
they're clean cuts. Like they look like they're not.
So if he did it to himself, he was just like, yes, in the name of task, we're doing this.
You're not sure why, but yeah.
Okay.
He looks at you letters and he goes,
Do you carry any coin on you?
Yeah, a whole bunch.
Then he lives in your heart.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, I'm also not anti-Task for the record. I think we're just assuming he's... Do you want to give me the pitch for Task?
He is the god of wealth.
Rad. No, what I'm saying is I can give you an out here. Like, you think Task is great. I'm indifferent. Convert me to Task. Give me the pitch.
You are already converted. You use money, don't you?
Yeah, a whole bunch. Goods and services? Oh, love it.
Yes, that is beautiful. Task loves that.
I don't understand what he's saying, but he's got a real smug look on his face. Should we kill him?
No, not yet. I want to hear his pitch. Okay, so tell you what. What if here are the options. Right now, my friend wants to turn you into stone. I so far I like money. Apparently that's Task thing. You do a good enough job on selling me on Task. Maybe I help you build these golems or something. I'm like, help me help you.
Make a deception check.
This is not deceptive.
You're gonna help him build the golems?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying, like,
we're gonna make a persuasion check. Make a persuasion check.
Thank you.
Persuasion check for both Tim and.
Okay, that's not bad.
I believe Sean, for the record.
Like 17. Yeah, 16.
He kind of cocks an eyebrow.
Task does not require worship. You worship him every day. As you buy things, as you accumulate, he lives in your heart.
So what do you get out of serving him?
When I die, I will be brought to the Great Horde.
And?
I shall live in eternal wealth.
So what? Okay, so you'll be dead and rich. In the afterlife, what do you spend it on?
Anything I wish.
Who do you buy it from? Is there like a free market in the afterlife?
Immediately disassembling this guy's whole fucking creed.
Task will bring you back. He will breathe you back into the world.
Wait, so you will die, and then he'll breathe you back into the world rich?
Yes.
Buddy, I can help you out. I can save you a whole step. I'm starting a whole industry. You can just work for me and be rich immediately.
I do not know you. I have not seen your power. I have seen Task's power.
You've seen me huck a bottle pretty hard. And like
anyone can huck a bottle.
Callie, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
You've just
10
made the worst.
Okay. So as you're kind of listening to this, you feel something kind of take over.
Nice.
As I need you to make a melee attack against letters.
Cool.
Not again.
I mean, if I saw Callie swinging at letters, could I just pull the trigger on my Eldritch Blast fingers?
No, that wasn't your held, like you weren't holding an action for that.
Mine,
I'm
however,
not saying his
was.
action. His was also held action, but I'm saying like her action goes off, and then like in the like response to that, I would just pull the
you
trigger.
can in response, but yeah, Kokanee, yours was in response to him turning hostile.
Yep.
He did not. He did something to Callie. Callie's turning hostile.
Sorry?
Callie's doing something hostile, not the Duragar.
So
it would go off after.
Okay.
Letters does a 29 hit.
Yes. However, I will flex my brain to do 7 damage to the little dude.
Okay.
That is gonna be 25 points of damage.
Okay.
As you feel Callie's
Just
sword
on a
just
on a
slam
regular
into your
melee
back.
attack.
Yeah, I got an 8 and a 10 plus my 7, so that's the most I can do.
Fair play. Oh, you just did max damage.
Yeah.
As he makes moves to run away. So now you can
It's a 29 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
That's 35 points of damage.
13, 28, 25. Oh, holy shit, that's an 8, 9, and a 10. So that's 42 points of damage.
Oh yeah, you guys obliterate him. As he turns to run, he just becomes goo across the ground.
I'm going to drop my sword immediately and walk out of the room and leave my sword
Kelly,
there.
you dropped this.
I grab Callie's sword and I walk out after her.
I really didn't like that little cockweasel. He was so shifty. His face, he just had one of those faces. He doesn't have a face anymore. But when he did, I didn't like it.
I hate the idea that he doesn't have a face anymore.
Are you outside of the
Definitely doesn't
room?
have a face.
Yeah, he doesn't have a face.
I would
He
have
took
just walked away, yeah.
a lot of facial area damage.
I would have run after Callie, like grabbing her sword. And what are you doing, like outside the room?
I'm just like standing there, just taking a breather. My back to the room, just like kind of just standing there.
I like put her sword down on the ground next to her. And I kind of stand about 2-3 feet from her. Is it all right that I'm here?
Yeah.
I would like come up and put a hand on her arm, kind of come around her.
It just keeps happening.
It's not your fault.
Like, I didn't want to like kill him because I don't know. I felt weird. We burst into these places and we're in someone else's zone, and then we come into rooms and we just start killing everyone. And he hadn't like I hadn't seen him do anything, so like I didn't want to kill him right away. So I gave him a chance. I don't know. Sorry.
You have nothing to apologize for. Kelly, you have such a kind heart. And your compassion and desire for people to take the path towards goodness is so admirable. I cannot fault you for not wanting to kill it. I didn't want it to kill it unless we needed to. And then it did that to you, and then I think we needed to. But I agree with you. It feels wrong in some ways, bursting into this place, but they have all been hostile towards us. It is not clear. It's grey.
She'd pick her sword back up and put it away.
Nebby would I would put both hands up on the sides of I take her face in my hands. I don't know what words you tell yourself when that happens, but I can imagine none of them are kind. You're not a monster. You're not bad. You are so good. I think often the
things that we are fighting are perceptive enough to see that. And they see your strength. And they try and use it to their advantage. We should find an enchanter. Make you a ring of mind shielding like Lettuce had.
Yeah.
So this doesn't happen again.
Thank you.
You want a hug?
Yeah.
If you would just like curl in, like the tightest squeeze.
Right. And that is where we're going to take our break.
So before we take a break,
Mhm.
well, don't go anywhere. We're going to announce our new Wednesday show. So the ladies of Blackwater are bringing to you a new show called Character Development. It's going to be an advice show hosted by myself, Len, and Em, and we'll be covering letters and questions from NPCs from the Blackwater universe who are seeking help in their lives, and also some of you. So there is a link right now in our Instagram bio, in our link tree, where you can send in an anonymous letter, and one of our moderators will share it in the chat as well.
The link. They'll show the link in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can submit letters anonymously, and we'll cover probably one or two every month. We all just kind of come from a background, our careers and our lives, where we like helping people and seeing them grow. So that's the kind of show we wanted to put together for you all. Yeah. So it'll be Wednesday at 8 p.m. PST. It'll be, is it every third Wednesday?
It's the third Wednesday of every month.
Yeah.
And if you feel inspired to write a letter from your favorite NPC to us asking for advice, do that too. Whatever you like. And we're happy to chit chat and talk about a bunch of stuff because we care about you a lot.
It can be D&D related or not D&D related, because in the D&D world, everything's D&D related anyway. So whatever problem you got, send it our way.
Yeah, dude.
We're excited
Sweet.
to have you join us.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll see you guys after the break.
See you soon.
Bye.
Oh.
Hey folks, Emma here. So, do you experience lore panic? You know, that deep, dark, sinking feeling that your DM or campaign notes are missing and disorganized? That you've forgotten an important plot point and it's going to send your life into a swirling void of angst and regret? Well, if you're like me, then you'll be happy to know that Blackwater is here to help. Yes, you, little lore keeper. We're really proud to announce our partnership with Silverwing Armory. Silverwing Armory is a Canadian company that specializes in gaming goodies, RPG resources, and nerdy necessities to help plan your campaign. My personal favorite are their campaign notebooks. Each of these beautifully designed books is handmade and crafted, showcasing original designs by the creator herself. There's enough that they'll match perfectly with wherever and whenever your game is set. They're also fully customizable, with different types of paper, dotted, lined, or graph, whatever works best for you. Finally, they're system agnostic, so no matter what game you run, from D&D to Call of Cthulhu, your lore is kept safe and organized however you like it. Head on over to their Instagram and website at Silverwing Armory and use our promo code Blackwater for 10% off at checkout. It supports this amazing Canadian business and helps support our stream and the story we keep telling week after week. So you get less of this and more of this. Silverwing Armory, for the lore keeper in all of us. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Oh, hey guys, it's me, Adam, and I'm here to talk to you about the sponsor for tonight's episode, Legendcraft. Legendcraft is a Canadian woodworking company that makes D&D and tabletop gaming tables and accessories. They are a couple of passionate crafters that create items that will instantly become a highlight of any tabletop or RPG player's game night. An absolute favorite of mine is the Mountain King board gaming table. This table is bonkers cool, looking like it is straight out of a Dwarven King's Hall. It's really unlike anything I've ever seen. We feel really good about endorsing this Canadian business that brings so much passion into something we care so deeply about. So head over to their Instagram at legendcraft.ca to have a look at what they're making and let them know that Blackwater sent you. And if any of you fall in love with any of their amazing products, you can go to their website and use the promo code Blackwater for 5% off. It supports a Canadian business and also helps support our stream in this crazy D&D game we love. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah.
I get psyched out by that Blackwater logo right before the Legendcraft
Every time.
ad every time. Every time I almost jump back in every time.
All right. So,
Letters. How are you doing, bud? Because I've seen Callie literally cut a man in half with a single hit, and like she hit you, so like you're all right.
Oh, my clavicle is destroyed for sure. I'm gonna have a hard time.
Yeah.
I mean, she got me on the left. Which
Gotta guard the left.
Well, she's swinging from the right, hitting me on my her left, my right, or the contra-wise. So like, I'm gonna be pretty right dominant for the rest of the day, but that's me. I'm right-handed anyway, so
fair enough.
I mean, if you just have like a sling, or just like if you just want to like tear off like the bottom half of your top, and I can make that into a sling, and then you can have kind of like a sexy crop top for the duration.
I can maybe look for a sling, and you kind of like I groan as I go through my bag. See like
are you okay?
bruises and yeah, no, I'm all right. I mean,
oh fuck, you got smushed.
Yeah, no, I've got like maybe a couple of broken ribs, and also that gray little gremlin boy, when he spat his tooth at me, it went in my mouth, and that was probably the grossest thing to happen to me in a long time.
What if
so I'm like,
look, I'll take off my vest and make that like a bandage around your chest, and you take off your like
my shirt. I put my shirt off.
Yeah. You take your shirt and you make that a sling for me.
Any excuse to take my shirt off.
Delve just like at
very
least
sexy.
60% sexier.
Yeah. Yeah.
We do so.
Yeah.
Do we?
No, but I'm doing all right.
Okay. I'm gonna start looking around the room for metal that's appropriate for this. I'm just gonna cast guidance on myself.
As Nebby walk. Oh, go ahead, Adam. Or sorry,
and then I'm gonna
Matt.
go around, I'm just gonna say to myself like, "Hey, Rathis, I know that this is something that you do very, very well, making robots with souls, I guess. But it seems like this person. Oh my gosh, is that what I am now? Get to that later. But it would be really great because this person's been stuck for hundreds of years. If you help point me towards whatever is going to be good to make this out of. And then I'm going to look around. What do you want me to roll?
Make a religion check first, and then an investigation check.
Religion will be 22 plus guidance is 25.
Okay. And now you can make your investigation check.
Investigation check will be a 13.
Okay. You do find quite a bit of iron. You find a bit like a few bars of what look like some kind of harder metal. You don't think it's adamantine. Generally, adamantine kind of has a greenish tinge. This looks more kind of in the silver vein, but like almost steel-like. And you do find like components from other golems, kind of large and small. It seems like quite a bit of work was sort of done here, but you don't find anything kind of more like rare than that. You do feel the kind of guidance as you sort of look over the components that are there, and you do grab a few things that you feel would be useful, like kind of joints and things like that, and places where larger plates can be attached, kind of like fasteners and things like that.
Yeah, I'm just going to start piling all the useful stuff on one of the tables that's still up, and then start stripping parts out that look good and putting them on the table.
Yana, you know where the kind of half-built one is, kind of behind the table and near the back of the room. As you go over, you also notice now, like, that things have died down a bit. You get a better look, and you can see there are a number of like books kind of underneath the golem that look like have been kind of pushed off the table. And there does look to be one that has schematics for what this smaller golem. It is somewhat torn, as well as a number of the books. Like, none of the books are fully intact. They all seem to be sort of torn in various states. But yeah.
I would take those and very carefully put them in my bag.
Okay. And you can see they are all written in Dwarvish as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over to Letters. He looks hurt, I'm assuming.
A bit.
A bit?
I got a bit, I've got a big sword cut, but the rest of my body, which you can see because I'm not wearing my vest, looks pretty good. He has been working out, and like he didn't look like like no turkey beforehand. So
Letters,
just whatever that does for your role play, I'd love to see that incorporated into this scene.
Neppy just walks over and goes, Letters, are you in any need of healing? That was
not phased.
Quite a.
Good, I'm loving this.
that you took quite a hit. Are you all right?
Oh, I mean, I feel like, look, if you got healing to spare, I'm not gonna turn it down or nothing. But like, I'm okay. Like,
she puts a hand on your arm, and that's 27 points of healing.
What the fuck was that? Jesus. All right.
Is anyone else investigating?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a little nap, and I lie down.
Take a look around.
And I'm gonna go walk over to Finnan.
Finnan, just before you sleep, like, what are his injuries looking like at this point?
Oh, he looks fucked up. He like his elbow looks a little like wrong. He's got like massive bruising all over his ribs. He looks ruined. He also has so much glitter in his eyes, and that doesn't really do anything because he's blind, but like it's very uncomfortable.
Neppy's gonna put a hand on him, and that's just rest. All right?
Yeah.
32 hit points.
God, I just felt my rib reset. That was lovely.
Yeah, she would have like run a hand just kind of down your rib, and you just would any opportunity.
Thanks, Neppy. I'm about yeah.
Or a fine
32, you said?
32.
A rib chiropractor.
100%. Her Grace has many talents.
That brings me to about just under half health.
Wait, out of curiosity, you're talking like many times. Is this something you do? Like, because that was quite a musical crack-a-tack-tack. Is this something you guys do at like Temple Phalenis? Is like you bust up each other's ribs and then you like literally play them as a xylophone as they all seal back up? So it'll be like crack, tack, 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 crack, tack. Like,
No, not so much we play as xylophones, but we have, put it this way, Letters.
For fuck's sake.
When I was training to become High Priestess, I had to learn how to fight. Using magic. So, and since I was going to be traveling alone, I had to learn how to take a hit and also heal myself. So, imagine getting your ribs broken
way
in a
ahead
fight.
of you. Yeah.
and then having to heal yourself
Oh yeah.
in that.
Okay.
Now,
And then
the,
you like,
the people who came to your temple to die,
Yes.
most of them were pretty grateful, right?
We like to
Temple full of the grateful dead. No, I see it. I see it now. Rib Karimbas.
oh
Death
gosh,
is
what
a-
an interesting room we're in. Let me investigate it.
Finnan, you would sound like you need some rest. Why don't
Yeah,
you?
sleep time.
Hmm.
Oh, look at this room.
He just lays out on a workbench.
I'm gonna give guidance to Letters.
Push tools
Oh, I
out of the
love
way.
Just for the record, I really, this is a little peek behind the curtain. Whenever I roll a skill check now, I roll a d4 just in case someone says guidance before I finish rolling it. And if no one does say anything, I just take the d20.
Tim is so done with our shit. Double cleric party, double
Two cleric
wizard party.
Double wizard party.
26.
26. So you find, as you're kind of looking around near the base of where the alchemical golem was, you see one of the crates is partially broken from everything that happened, and you can see inside there does look to be some kind of greenish metal. As you kind of pull it open, you can see there are about 6 bars of adamantine. Which is big.
Nice.
And
Kleck, you got room in your fanny pack?
Yeah, I can carry those.
Okay, good.
Pretty good at that.
That's why I keep you around, buddy.
Oh,
Among
man.
many reasons.
And you also notice, and Yana, you're noticing this too as you're kind of looking through everything. The tools all seem to be like they look very beautifully like handcrafted, like well made. It seems like they and a lot of them have kind of dwarvish carved into them, but dissimilar to the tools that you found in the first room that had the cabinet that seemed to be a bit more makeshift. These seem to be more kind of finely crafted. It's hard to tell kind of their age. It looks like they have been used within this room, but even in the like as you kind of look over the body of the alchemical golem, it seems to have some kind of small sort of dwarvish runes kind of carved into it as well.
Wait, dwarvish runes everywhere and hand. Wait, where are these runes? Wait, which golem? Wait.
On the golem in the wet pit.
The wet pit has these dwarven runes?
Just like small, like you notice, almost like decorative.
Can I compare them to the runes on Scowly's skull?
Different
runes.
Yeah, much different.
Should we take
his skull? Yes. In case these runes come up
as someone
again.
who has carried skulls in their bag for a long period of time, I do not wish to carry any more.
You're right. We don't need the bones. We can just like take the skin.
What's left of it?
Oh yeah, I mean, you got him. He doesn't have a face, but his temple is so
Okay.
good. I mean, you got to like clean entrance and exit wound.
Oh, disgrace, both of you.
Sort of bowl shape.
I mean, I could just draw
It's a
the
bowl up.
runes. We don't need to take that with us.
What if
But what if we
That's
meet
saying a
someone who
lot
knew
coming
him,
from me.
and we need to make a point?
What?
I agree with Letters. Letters is...
Go back to
All
sleep.
right. You
Alright.
draw. You draw the runes.
What
Draw
if?
I will draw the runes.
What if we took? I mean, I can't imagine how much that thing weighs, but can we take the golem to Magran? Like all of this to Magran, if she is the one who's going to be, if we are going to be helping her craft a golem for herself.
We got the bars of adamantine. I feel like, look, this guy not made of adamantine.
Right.
That would be like, we found some good stuff, and here's some less good stuff. I feel like if we brought this golem to her, it might be like insulting. Like,
from what I know, is that adamantine alone adequate to make a golem?
No, there's not a ton. There's only about 6 bars. So
sure.
Whoops.
Okay. So
I just assumed that was like the quest done.
Not
does
enough
it
for a full?
Does it seem like that plus the stuff I've scavenged is adequate for a golem?
Yeah, between that, what you've scavenged, and the like partially constructed golem that Yana found, it's likely she would have everything she needs.
Okay.
You assume.
Except for the hammer.
It seems like
The hammer.
It seems like we need to find the hammer, and if we can get that half golem over there, plus what Letters and I have found, then should be good.
How big is that half golem? Is it big?
It's like medium size. It's shorter. It looks almost dwarf size. It's probably about just over. It's like around 4.5 feet high.
Oh.
Kind of wider set.
Should we take this to Magran first? It will not fit in the bag of holding, I can assume.
Yeah,
And that's just a little out of the way. Yeah. Sorry, go
Can
ahead.
you
Coke.
levitate it?
I'm pretty tapped.
Okay.
I don't think I can.
I
Should
can
we-
carry it. I can.
Yeah,
we can carry
I
it
can
to
probably
Magna.
carry it. Yeah.
We're some tough biggies.
I kip up from the table.
Make an just make an acrobatics check for me.
Oof, that's a natural 19.
Okay, so yeah, you kip up, but like you also instinctually duck your head as you stand on the table as you realize the ceiling is very close to you. Like,
Ooh,
that
almost
could've
got
been
me
so bad.
again. Dwarf hold, almost got me again. Fucking Dorgar.
Just before I come back into the room, I call Kamea.
Absolutely.
Just a little quick call. Just a little hello.
You hear kind of a hello?
It happened again. There was this guy, and he was able to take over my mind, and I heard Letters again.
I'm so sorry.
Like it wasn't
you
bad.
okay?
It wasn't like awful. Like it wasn't as bad as last time.
That's good, I suppose. How are you?
I just feel really dumb.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, I know. That became. And we talked for a bit. I just, just feel a little bit dumb.
It wasn't your choice. You're very strong, and they can sense that.
Yeah, Neppy said that too. I just need to hear your voice, and
Of course.
I'm okay. We're good.
If you like, I can speak to Nissa about if she knows any way to guard against that.
That would be nice. Yeah.
All right.
I miss you.
I miss you too.
I love you.
I love you too.
And Callie is gonna say bye and go back into the room.
See you back in.
Just as we're heading out, actually, I was
As you see the two of them
I'm holding half a dwarf.
It's fairly heavy
Kelly.
too.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Kelly. Hey, can you help me with this?
Yeah, Kelly would help.
Okay. Good. I want to talk to you. We're walking back to the Forge of Souls. I was thinking. One second. Got to change my fingers. They're kind of picturing. Okay. Okay. Good.
Am I also, because I was carrying it originally as well, am I also carrying it with you? Okay.
You've got the legs on your shoulders.
It's a 3-person operation.
You've each got shoulders, and then
it's really
Finn has
heavy in the
both
middle.
legs. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's underneath.
I guess it's only got one leg, so you're kind of one leg, and then you're holding the kind of the center mass with your other hand.
You're like Neppy and Coke, and you're just spotting it on the sides. We're just standing there.
Not doing
I think we have the armfuls of
Not
other
doing-
scrap and stuff.
Yeah, we're carrying the other stuff. Yeah.
Oh wow, I was really hoping this would be a slightly more private conversation. But I mean,
You're
I
up at the
have
front.
anything
You're
to
up
hide.
at the front.
We're hanging back.
You're 4.5 feet away. It's not a long. Wait, are we taking the big one? If we're all involved, we should take the big one, right?
The big one that we destroyed?
No, the skid. The skid. What were you saying, Letters?
Oh, sorry. I got shy, I guess. I was thinking about, some brain control. No hard feelings, by the way. I'm fine. Nappy's thought of that. Also, I was pretty fine with being right dominant for the rest of the day. But like keeping people out of my brain is kind of like at least top 3 of my favorite things. And good news, teachable skill. So like, if you want, I mean, not right now because it takes some doing, but like, I imagine you spend some time swinging those swords and working them guns. But if you want to like make a point of like spending time together, I can show you how to get like a little brain stronger. You won't be able to flex quite like me, but I think we can probably work something out if that worked for you.
Yeah, you want to tutor me?
Yeah, actually, I was actually hoping. I never do anything just out of the goodness of my heart. It's always a give and take. But I've been really curious about your super hugs. Where you hug people and you make them feel better medically. And I've just been really, really curious about that. So maybe we can spend some time together and I can help you make your brain stronger and you can teach me to hug better or something like. I'm just curious about it. Do you want to have hugging and brain practice when we get out of here? Okay, yeah. Cool. That'd be great. Awesome.
Also, Callie, this might not help, but kind of the way I've been thinking of it lately is like if someone hits you with a sword and they're really trying to hit you with a sword, is it your fault you got hit with a sword?
No.
No, because they're just skilled with a sword. You're getting hit with someone's tool, someone's weapon. It's not your fault. You shouldn't blame yourself because people cast magic on you. I get shot in the chest with a crossbow bolt. It's not my fault. It's the dude who shot a crossbow bolt at me. Like, I don't know if that helps at all, but it's never your fault. It's not that you're not good enough or you're too weak or something like that. They're just using a skill or a weapon or a tool proficiently. It's their fault. Yeah.
Callie would be. Thank you. No, that helps.
I'm glad.
A lot. Yeah.
Oh God, it slipped. Okay.
Yeah, Callie, you're dropping it. You're dropping it.
It is slowly crushing Yana.
Neppy, we're gonna have to talk about my ribs again when we get this down. It's I heard a few cracks.
Of course. You make your way back to the Anvil Eternal, open up the door, and you head on in, and you can see Magran is tending to a few things by the forge, and kind of like you can see she's laid out and cleaned all of the tools while she's been waiting.
I would have brought the tools from the other room as well. Yeah, the tools and anything that we needed to carry that would either all have gone in the bag or Kokanee and I would have carried it over.
So you haul everything over.
All the things.
Letters.
Does anybody like adamantine? Hey, I don't know. Look what we got here.
You've found adamantine.
Only
some
like
of it.
6 bars.
All right, that's good. That's really good. Okay. Great.
And tools and iron.
Yes, and
books.
You found. Oh my God, this is. And she like, may I see the notes? Because you hold up the books, yeah. These are Ringa's notes.
Ringa.
She was Argad's sister. She was a very, very, very gifted tinkerer. I can't believe that these survived. Mostly intact, I suppose. Was there any? I can see you've got one on your shoulders there, but was there any others?
Yeah.
Bullets?
Like 2 others.
Right. Yes, Ringa was a gifted crafter, and she had a range of experimental golems. I never personally went into the workshop, but I heard stories.
Did you ever hear one about one that used chemicals as part of its warfare?
Yes, I heard she was experimenting with alchemy. She loved that.
That's what we fought when we got in there.
And a glitter ghost. They were both equally shitty.
Glitter ghost. It might have been a mana storm golem. I've seen one of those. I didn't. That's strange that they would still be. They must have been activated.
There were Duragar in the room when we got in. 3 of them were obliterated by the golem that had the alchemical components, and then there was one who
is also obliterated, but just like a different way.
Right.
Yes, he seemed to have made some modifications to himself surgically, and had runes carved into his head.
I don't know much about the Duragar. We had some encounters with them, but the legend goes that they were a race of dwarves that lived deep underground, and something twisted them and changed them fundamentally.
They seem to be really into body mods.
Yes, the legend goes that some people think it was the Illithid that experimented on them.
Oh gosh.
Changed them.
Well, we all know that the Illithid have a penchant for testing the range of what they can with other races.
Yes. Like I said, we only had a few run-ins with them, but they're a strange folk.
You had run-ins with them?
Yes, a few times some of the miners would delve too deep and hit either a trade route or...
So they live deeper.
Yes. Oh, yes.
The Duragar.
Within the Underdark. There was a few times there were incursions, but we were able to quell that pretty quick, and they stayed far away.
Have you ever seen mind flayers down here?
No.
The Illithid?
No, it's just a fairy tale as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, no, they are startlingly real.
They're quite awful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move.
One of them ate my brain.
Yeah, Callie's. I'm gonna move my hair and be like, "This is where my brain got ripped out."
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I just assumed it was a tale to scare children. I never.
Oh, it's a great tale to scare children. They are terrifying.
Yeah.
That's alarming.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, I can get to work on putting some of this together, and
you still need the hammer.
Yes, to actually forge anything. I can start the process of making the molds with some of the iron you have here. That should be doable without the hammer, but once it gets to crafting the components for the rest of the golem, I think to make it the way we need to, for it to maybe work, I will need to...
If you find yourself with any extra time after, do all the molds, if you want to start translating these dwarven golem notes into common, or even gnomish, I know somebody who'd probably be super interested in them. That's like a bonus thing. Like,
absolutely. I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Also, Magran, before I forget, never mind. Let's do this first, and then we'll remind me that there is a conversation I wish to have with you at some point later. Once this is all done, and we figure out what in Goddess' name is going on down here, and we get you into a body that feels comfortable for you and achieve some sort of safety. There is an important conversation I wish to have with you. I will need your help with something if you have the moment. So.
Of course. Yeah.
But first, let us find the hammer.
Guys,
yes.
I'm pretty much tapped right now.
Right.
How do we feel about resting here? I think it's the safest place we found.
Yes. I could be very much persuaded to a rest. I don't know anywhere else. I think you're right, Kelly. I don't think there would be anywhere else that would be safer.
I think this is the best place.
Over at the anvil.
All right.
Of course.
Then yeah, shall we set up camp a little bit? We'll stay in the back, away from the forging.
Magran kind of looks over at you, Neppy. Did you want to talk now if you're going to rest?
If sure, if there is a moment.
Time?
All right. I guess we would take a couple minutes and Neppy would, like setting up camp, and Neppy would find her in a quiet moment. So, have you ever heard of the Hand of Io?
She kind of looks at you and tilts her head. Come with me. She takes your hand.
I go with.
She leads you over to where the anvil is, and she points up at all the dwarvish runes, kind of etched into the ceiling all the way up to the top, spiraling up.
Yeah.
She kind of scans along. She points. I know the Hand of Io. It was forged here.
Goddess grace.
Every weapon, every piece of armor, every tool that's ever been crafted here is etched into this stone.
Well, then I have certainly asked the right person in the right place. You know about... Have you heard tell of the Dawn War?
I know of the Dawn War.
You probably know more about it than people these days do.
My great-grandfather, he fought for a time.
Right. The Hand of Io was desecrated as a act of attempting to unseal the chained oblivion. And over time, it was reforged into brutal instruments of destruction. A set of Kopesh that were used to maim and destroy and attempt to bring chaos back into the world. It was part of... I am the high priestess of Nepthisiket. And it was part of my prophecy, is part of my prophecy to seek out the chaos and seal it away. And we did that. Melsalv Bakal, King Velsum, he was seeking to bring the chained oblivion back. There was a rift on the Yamanke Peninsula, and we sealed it. The chained oblivion is now tethered in the abyss. We forged a new seal to keep him there.
Wow.
Yes. However, the Kopesh remain. They are cursed to the touch. If someone touches them, they will attempt to take your mind with a madness. We came across something that sought to have the Hand of Io rebuilt. And I think I wish for your help to attempt to do that.
Right. Do you know what the Hand of Io was?
I have vague, only bits and pieces of knowledge, nothing concrete.
It was a key.
A key?
Right.
For what?
For Orphea.
Yes, we've been to the place where the Orphea is kept.
You've seen the Orphea.
We saw guardians. It sought the hand of Io too. We said that the hands of Io was desecrated, and it said once you have consecrated and reforged the hand of Io, the Orphea, you may gaze upon the Orphea.
You may gaze upon the Orphea.
What is the Orphea?
It's a god's egg.
A what?
It is a god's egg. It is the spawn of a god.
I know that Io was the all mother, the mother of all dragonkind, Bahamut, Tiamat,
Yes.
who has now apparently fallen.
Tiamat's fallen.
By Task, at the hand of Task, apparently. I'm so sorry, this is a lot to take in for you.
No, there was... Io had a third child. But she sealed it away.
Yeah, child.
She feared that it would cause a rift between the other children, but that one day it would take her place when the time was right. But she sealed it in the Orphea and forged the hand of Io as a key.
There was a moment where I sought to seek the history and the legend behind the Kopesh itself, and the lich who crafted it, I'm so sorry, let me grab he said, "Malice wrought from the depths of the abyss, embracing her ruin. Corruption cannot be stopped. His embrace shall drown the world. Her children will be lost, drowned by the blood of 1,000 heroes. I am Io's ruin."
By corrupting that key, if he had opened the Orphea, if he had found it, whatever that thing is, it would have corrupted the god inside.
So by reforging the hand of Io, we may release the Orphea?
I don't know. I've never opened an Orphea. I've never met anyone who has. I didn't even think it was real.
It's very real. It's in a tomb deep within a ruined temple. Now, I believe I have the magical ability to hallow the Kopesh. It will take a lot of magic and a full day.
If something corrupted that, there could be some kind of lingering evil inside of it. Just be careful when you're hallowing it. Whatever corrupted it may put up a fight. I don't know.
Well, if it is related to my prophecy, then it is my charge. Then I am the one who will fight off the onslaught. I've stepped into the abyss. I can do it again. Once hallowed, I ask that you, if you would be willing to help reforge it. The hand of Io.
Yeah. You know I was an apprentice, right? I wasn't, I know Argat.
Magran. It is very clear to me that sometimes you do not, even though you do not see yourself in the path of greatness, or even wish greatness for yourself, that you somehow stumble your way into it.
Right. Well,
find me that hammer, and I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. And I know that you follow. I can imagine you follow Seer, the
Aye.
goddess here.
The Hearth Mother.
The Hearth Mother, yes. Know that.
Do you not know of Seer?
No, but I would love to hear the story.
Do any of you know of Seer?
Nope.
No.
Or what? I don't know anything. No.
Would you tell us?
Of course.
Come.
She kind of sits you down. And that is where we're going to end it tonight.
Yeah.
Holy shit! A fucking god's egg? What? That's wild.
A little
Oh my gosh.
evil god baby.
No, good god baby. It's gonna be a good god
A little
baby.
bit of a corrupted god baby.
Maybe a corrupted god baby.
Oh.
Maybe a neutral god baby?
You know,
Shockingly
Yes.
nooch.
Nooch?
Nooch?
Shockingly nooch.
Shockingly nooch.
Guys, if we wake up a god and we're the first thing it sees,
Does it imprint on it?
assume
It follows
that
you around,
Seer
it's like
is
a baby
mom?
duck.
We're its parents, yeah.
Shadi being first, I want to
You're
be.
its godparents.
I think Clack should be the one it sees.
No,
I think
hold on.
Clack should be the one it
Carlson.
sees. Tim, that was very funny.
Oh, we're gonna get banned.
No.
from
It
Twitch.
should be
That was too
Jar,
good.
so that we're the grandparents of the god, so that we don't have too much responsibility for the god, but we like
We
come
get to
and
hang
spoil
out
it
with
occasionally.
it.
Fun.
And
Hang
exactly,
out
its
and
parents.
buy those annoying toys that are like just pieces of shit that
A
you
drum
wouldn't
kit.
buy. Yeah, like a drum kit or like anything that's loud.
And like if Jar just needs a day to herself, that we can look after the god while Jar just
Yeah,
like
exactly. Just a little bit less responsibility on our end.
So much responsibility on Jar.
Yes, I hate it.
Yo, an 8-year-old girl needs to grow up sometime, and like raising a god, that's how you do it.
Yeah, that's how we all did it.
Guys, we're gonna
Ish.
raise that god and it's gonna feel so good for a
You
second
sure?
and then it's gonna be evil and it's gonna be so bad.
And that's parenting.
What if it's hard boiled?
You guys. Oh.
Been out in the desert for a while, like
No.
it's pretty hot.
You guys, I love
But
it when.
if we get the egg, we can do what we want with it. We could just like
Bake it.
do a god eggs Benny.
Yeah,
Oh my
dude.
God.
Divine Benny, dude.
Get out of
Guys,
You
here.
need a
I
lot
love-
of water.
That's what
Lots of
they-
water.
That's what they're gonna offer at the Blackwater Bar and Grill.
Yo, it's a sacred
Oh.
scramble.
Wait,
Fine,
fuck,
Ben.
guys, wait. We talked to Garrix, and the water elemental because we're gonna need a lot of water
No.
to poach this egg, and we're gonna need a lot of heat
I
to
can
poach
make
it.
those.
And then you get to wear the spurs because that's evil.
That's
Not if it's already an
delicious.
evil. Not if it's an
Can you
already an
imagine
evil
a little
god.
god baby and the little spurs. Aw.
Thank you to everyone who hung out with us tonight. We love you all so much. Come hang out with us on Monday for Chatwater and come hang out with the ladies of Blackwater for character development. Our first episode next Wednesday, 8 p.m. on Twitch. Please hope you're staying safe and well out there in the world and come hang out with us on Instagram and Twitter. We're there sometimes. If there's any art that you want to send our way, we love art. You can email that to us at blackwaterdnd@gmail.com. We've had some art come in this week and it's been so heartwarming and wonderful. And yeah, we love you all very, very much. And are we gonna sleep? Yeah.
Hey.